live. It's so
Yay!
nice having Tiger right here next to me instead of, being in the chat. He can be right here next to me. Hi, guys. How's everybody
Yippee!
doing? I hope everybody's doing great. Tiger and I were just talking. I'm like, every time I start my sale and I sit here, I get so cold. I'm so cold. I have my little heater on me, so it should be good. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Chrissy. Okay, there is Bree. Bree Gia is going to be the gatekeeper today. She's got all the power. We're all racing against Bree Gia. She's going to be our bid ender today. So thank you, everybody, for coming. And I'm Misty, and my partner right here next to me, my guest seller this week is Tiger from Tigers.Timeless.Treasures. Make sure that you're following him on both YouTube and Instagram. I have all of his links down in the description below, so make sure that you go and follow him. He's lovely. We all love our Tiger. And if you are new here, welcome. We will need some information from you if you plan on bidding, so you can go ahead and send us an email right now. And if you would send one to both of us, that works out best for us. You can see our emails are down underneath our pictures right there. They are in the description, so you can go in and look at that and get the emails that way too. And we have some mods that will be periodically putting in our emails if needed. Hi, Amy. Hi, Randy. Hey, Jay, I took a picture of those books. I just didn't send them last night, but I will send them to you today. Also, we would need your actual name and your YouTube name if it's different, your full shipping address, and your PayPal email. That's the information that we need from you. And you can go ahead and send it to us now or periodically through the sale. You don't have to buy anything. We love that you do, but you don't have to. Just coming out and hanging out with us is just as much a support as anything else. Hi, Carrie. Carrie's wanting to jump on and say hi. Thank you for coming. All right, we've got lots of friends here today. Diane's here, and AJ is here, and Val. Who else did I see? Helen's she's creating and building things as we speak, but she's taking some time off to watch the sale today. Lynn is here. Oh, Freddie. Where'd you go, Freddie? There you go. Aloha, Freddie. Okay, everyone, close your eyes. Let's take a Hawaii trip real quick. We're sitting on the beach. It's warm. We hear the waves. We're with Freddie. Thank you, Freddie, for the reminder. Wasn't that a nice little trip we took? Elisa is here. Pumpkin Dog is here. I saw Amy is here. Hello. And Lamar. All right. We could sit and say hello to everybody all day long. I could totally do that. Hi, Donna. All right. So, Tiger, do you have any announcements or anything that you want to say before we get started? We're going to do a giveaway, and we'll share that in just a moment. But did you have anything else that you wanted to share with anybody before we started?
Yeah, well, my next sale is tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock Eastern on my channel, and I will have lots and lots of kitties. If you like kitty
sale.
Come on over to the kitty sale. There'll be other animals too, but it'll be kitties, and more kitties.
We love kitties. Okay, so we're going to do a giveaway. I have a giveaway, and Tiger has a giveaway. And the way that you win is if you purchase something, then you will be eligible to win the prize. As always, I've got a Vintage Rescue Squad sticker, Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter sticker, a blacklight keychain. These are so handy. I use mine all the time. And then I found this. This is a giant, huggy, huggable, inflatable heart that says, "I love you this much." This is vintage from, I thought it said, it's from the 90s because look at her. Can you see that?
Yep, that's 90s.
So you could give this to somebody as a gift. It's 30 inches wide. That's a big heart. So that's my giveaway for today. Tiger, what do you got?
Well, I got a little wooden owl. And it is a very light owl. It is not going to make a big difference on the shipping, or it's not going to make any difference on the shipping. It's just a few ounces. And then there is my sticker, Tigers Timeless Treasures. So anyone who wants a sticker, you can also order them from me, $3 a piece. But one lucky buyer is going to get these today for free.
Yay! I'm gonna bring in my live chat because for some reason the chat stopped in Restream. There we go.
Oh.
So we're gonna have to look at. Have to make sure that I'm looking at my phone this whole time. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started by typing in the start bids. We will be doing everything offer up style. We will be implementing the just in case, and the way that that works is during the countdown. If you have been actively putting in bids, you can throw out a just in case, and that is just the highest your top dollar that you want to go, and then the person that has the highest bid or the highest just in case will win it for $1 over the highest bid. So that's how that works. Hi, Nancy. Nancy's here today too. All right, Tiger, I'm going to make you big and let you go first.
Oh, honey, you don't have to make me big. I'm already big.
When people tell me that, I'm like, yeah, thanks. I already am.
Yeah, you should make me small now. I'd like to be a little smaller, maybe, like 2 or 3 shirt sizes.
I wish I could do that. Trust me, I do. I wish I had that power.
So, for those of you who are not going to be able to attend the kitty sale tomorrow, I brought an extra kitty, a wall pocket kitty.
Ooh.
Now, this looks like Miss Priss, but I do not believe it actually is Miss Priss. It was just kind of modeled after Miss Priss. It does have one little boo-boo right down there on the bottom. It was glued together. Someone chipped the piece off and glued it up, but you cannot see it from the front. If you hang this up on your wall, you will not see that little chip. Here's the top, and that's where they didn't paint the top, and it does not say the maker, so I don't know who made it. But this little gal is gonna start at $5. $5 starting bid, and she is just lovely. Let me see.
My chat is just not working, and it's not even letting me.
Huh.
Very bizarre. Well, I can't highlight the bids right now because I can't see any of them. So
Yeah,
right
my
now
chat
I
isn't working
have
either.
Catherine Young is at 15.
Wow. Yeah, I can. My chat isn't moving either. I got it on my phone too. So yeah, she's just a darling little gal. She's just, la-di-da. Hi, gals. I want to hang on your wall, and I want to be all pretty for you. You can even stick a flower in my head.
She'd be
Just
cute.
imagine her with a flower growing out of her head. Woo, that would be just freaky. But
Cena is at 18.
I have a thing on my wall that I never even knew was a wall pocket until you guys came around, and that's just hanging there. I've always wondered what I should do with it, or if I should put something in there, and I never put anything in there. It's just looking really nice.
Tiger, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna see if that will help. I'll be right back.
Ooh, that means I'm the boss now. Yeah, this is my show now. Ha ha ha. Are we gonna let Misty back in? Yeah, we're gonna let Misty back in. Okie dokie, gang. Air fern, there you go. Yeah, something airy. She's an airhead already because she has lots of air in her head, so she may as well have an air plant to go with the air, with the airhead, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and start counting this down. Okay, now the chat is moving over here on this end on my phone. Well, on my phone, I haven't seen anything on Restream
Well, I
yet.
see Cena is at 18.
Yes, we're gonna go from. I forgot. Are we going from 10?
15.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Angela's at 19.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Yep, the chat's still not working on Restream. I see Cena is at 20. Pumpkin Dog has a just in case of 25. Excuse me. Bria is doing the bid end. So there is the bid end.
Uh,
So Cena had the high bid of 20. Pumpkin Dog had a just in case of 25. So it will go to Pumpkin Dog for 21.
Thank you so very much, everybody, and thank you, Pumpkin Dog.
Yeah, see, I don't know what the deal is here, but you know what? We just got to do what we can do. That's all we can do,
Yep.
right? We got to do what we can do, and that's all we can do. Maybe
We do it like the olden days.
yeah, we'll restream. Maybe we'll figure something out. So, all right, my first item is these are so cute. They are these little turtle. I about said bookends. No, they are salt and pepper shakers. Look at how cute they
Aww.
are. The little boy here with his blue bow, and the girl has a little flower on her head. They are kind of made of like that, like a like a composite material. They do have their stoppers, sort of like those banks, like those little banks from the 60s and stuff. They're kind of that material there. So I am starting these at $10 for the set. I'm gonna watch the. Hi, Laura, Fat Birds. We're having problems with Restream in the chat, so we're kind of playing blind here. But we're gonna look at our phones. Starting the bids at $10. I see Kim at 12. Thank you, Nancy. I love me some. Oh my gosh, what is it that I use? Oh, it'll come to me later. Venus is in retrograde. So we're all a little crazy. I think there's weird things happening in the atmosphere because my brain has not been working. All right. I see Carol Fry is the first at 13. Color Pop. The lippies from Color Pop. That's what it is. See, I knew it'd come to me sooner or later.
Never heard of that.
Color Pop. Yes, they sell it at Sephora. No, they sell it at Ulta, and it's cheap. It's good stuff.
No, that's why.
Yeah.
That's
All
why
right.
I don't
So
know.
Kim is at 15. I'm going to go ahead and start counting these down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Carol is these are tortoise. Are these what's the difference between a turtle and a tortoise?
One is in water, and the other one's on land. Tortoise is on land. Turtle is in the water.
Well, how do we know if these are tortoises or turtles?
I don't know. They look like turtles. I don't think they have feet, and they don't have. Well, they don't even have turtle feet. But normally tortoises have flippers, and turtles have feet. More like.
There is the bid end, and Carol Fry, they are yours for $16. Cat Mom, your bid was just right after the bid end, so they will go to Carol for $16. Thank you so much, Carol. Thank you guys for winging it with us, because it's kind of frustrating when you're used to being able to do something a certain way and then it don't work. So thanks for dealing with us today.
Yes. So I meant to ask Misty permission to if I could show this or not, because it kind of similar. It has similarities with that thing that Misty does not like. The word that starts on C and ends on loun.
Yeah.
But this is a Murano martini glass. This is totally cool. My favorite term that I didn't know was my favorite term until you all told me.
It's totally cool.
Yes, we started this at $20.
That's really cool.
This is really a guy with a face mask. Now look at the face mask. It's not a clown. It's a face mask right there. Actually, it kind of looks like he has a beard that he dyed red. So he's got a little hat, kind of could be like one of those woolen winter hats we wear in Europe. Then he's got his little hands for some reason more on the bottom.
He's giving that martini glass a hug.
Exactly.
He needed a warm hug.
Which doesn't make sense because his arms are right there and then his hand is over there. I don't know how he glued his hands to the bottom of the glass while his arms are right by his head. So this is a Murano one.
That would be
shape, $20 start.
Hi, Judy.
And it is just, I don't know, I just really love the red and the blue. Of course, cobalt blue is my second favorite color right after purple. So, and
It
blue
does
and
look
red
like the
always,
Jack in the Box clown.
it does, doesn't it? I'm just more looking at him like a kid with a face mask. Because nowadays, you know, it's not a clown, it's a kid with a face mask.
You know, you could use that to keep candy in. You could put a candle in there.
Actually, I was going to have some lint truffles. I put in there. Okay, and fit
Ooh.
3 in there really nicely, but they didn't last,
Oh,
unfortunately. Because I was last week, and gotta eat up all the Christmas candy before January 1st, technically.
yeah.
And if you find some left, then So yeah, they didn't last. So if we don't have any interest, we can move on. I didn't see anyone.
I'm not seeing anybody. Oh, yeah, nuts. Hey, Mary Beth. You can put nuts in there, said Mary Beth.
There you go. Who was that with the cashews?
That was Jackie's husband.
Yes, yes. So, but either way, if you are not interested, that's perfectly fine. We'll just move on.
All right. Well, we can
No
come back to
worries.
it in a recap.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so I have my next item is a paperweight made out of lucite, and it has this rose on the inside, and it is not a real rose. I think it's just an artificial rose that they've encased in this lucite. Now there are a couple little dings in the lucite down there around the bottom. They do have this felt over the bottom, but I thought that this would be a nice little thing to add to your Valentine's Day displays. Use it as a paperweight, or just as, just something to put down on an end table, just a little accent piece. I am starting this at $10. I'm so sorry that my chat is not working and I can't put up the bids. That drives me crazy because I like to see the bids on the screen, but we're winging it today. Oh, wait.
Would you like Bree to put it in?
Um,
Bree is willing to do that.
yes. Well, she can, or I can just say it. That's fine.
I
I
think it
put
may
it
help to have a written bit, and just people can see it. And to me, it helps if it's written in my brain.
It does me too. It does me too. Okay. So, well, but then it can get kind of confusing. So, I'm just going to watch them in the chat, and I will just say the highest bid right now. But we're starting it. Yeah, Bree, if you will put in the starting bids, that would be great. But I don't want you to put in numbers, because then that can be kind of confusing. I'll just announce the numbers that I see. Right now, I see Sherry Trader has the high bid of 12, and now Marcy has a high bid of 15. It's actually better that it's an artificial. Real stuff doesn't last long. Yeah. Well, you can tell when you look at the leaves and stuff, because Dad thought it was real, but I can see like the plastic stem down there. So you can tell that it isn't real. But all right, Christine D is at 17. Thank you, Bree. All right, let's go ahead and start counting this down. The high bid right now is 17, looking for a bid of $18 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Christine D has the high bid of 20. Christine D has just in case of 30. Marcy has the high bid of 22. There is a just in case at play. And there's the bid in from Bree. So it will go to Christine D for $23. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you, ladies, for your bids, and thank you, Bree, for helping my brain.
Wow, that's amazing how you can figure out these just in cases. I'm just looking. I'm trying to figure
Practice.
it out.
I get it wrong a lot. I do get it wrong a lot, and everyone in the chat is so gracious to help me, because it can get confusing, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it does help that to have people help out. Okay,
Absolutely.
next up we have this totally cool again.
I love
Someone
it
needs
when you
to,
say that, though. Not
this should be
everybody.
a
Some
drinking game.
Well, some people can say the same thing over and over again. It gets kind of old, but like just the way that you say it is just, I don't know. I like the way that you say it.
Kind of like Trisha and her beautiful. That's the same thing. I
Yeah,
just like to listen to that. It's just beautiful to listen to it.
yeah.
But yeah, if somebody wants to take notes how many times I can say totally cool in 30 minutes, be my guest.
Keep tally
So
marks.
I have this Indiana glass tiara candy dish with the
Oh,
eagle and the star on there on the sides. I believe it's the
nice.
octagon. Five, if no, it's a six. Yeah, it's it's an excellent shape. I have not seen anything wrong with it. I have not seen any cracks or anything. It's got the lid. A lot of times you find these without the lid. Luckily, this one came with a lid, and it's got a nice lighter blue.
Mm-hmm.
Even though even though I personally like the darker blues, but it's a nice shade of blue. And
But
if
it,
you
it
like the blue,
accents the cobalt blue. So if you have cobalt
it
blue and you
does.
have a little bit different of a shade of blue, it makes it interesting.
So we're starting this at $9. $9 starting bid on this. Totally cool.
Yeah, Cat Mom Kelly says that you need merch. It's totally cool. You could have like a hippie looking tiger. Totally cool, man.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I just got a steampunk tiger for my new logo that's in the works right now. So
Oh, nice.
even though the purple one I really like, even though it's not really
Yeah.
my style. But yeah, this piece is it's just a nice piece. It's let me see, it's about 4 inches in diameter and 6 inches tall up to the top.
Hi,
So
Kathy.
it's not extremely big. You have a little bit of a spot on your night table maybe for a little night snack,
Well,
or
and
you have
it would be
yeah.
really nice for like 4th of July decor with the eagle on the stars on it. So that would be a nice
Mhm.
piece to add to those
See, you're smart.
displays.
You're thinking of this decor thing. I have to learn that still. To
Well, it's just
me,
immediately where my mind goes. I think of how I can
so
use it, where I can put it. Sue is at $12.
so yeah, it's just a nice piece. I like it. If I had room for it in my house, I wouldn't even be selling it. But I have
Yeah.
purple everywhere. What can I do? I can't bring down my purple. I'm actually starting to sell like one of my personal purple items per sale, just to make some room in my house for new purple items.
Out with the old purple and in with the new purple.
Exactly. So we gotta start
Hi,
counting
Pam.
this down.
All right, Sue Golombesky has the high bid of $12.
We're going by. Okay, starting now. I couldn't figure out numbers right now here in a moment ago. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Cat Mom Kelly says purple is her favorite color too.
I've noticed a lot of people like purple,
It's a very
but
calming and soothing color.
can't blame people for having an excellent taste.
Right, right. There's the bid in, so that will go to Sue Golombesky for $12.
Thank you very much, Sue, and thank you everybody else who was bidding on this. Appreciate it.
All right, so my next item has purple in it. It does.
Yay!
It has a lot of purple in it. It's an apron, and let me untie it. I'm going to start the bids on this apron at $15. It is a linen apron, and it has this chenille peacock in purples and greens and
Wow.
reds and yellows. And it has a nice little pocket right here. Helen may have made this. I don't know, but she did a good job. But the peacock part is chenille. So it's that really soft chenille. And you can see here on the back where how it was sewn on there.
Wow. That's a lot of work.
It
Someone really
is.
did a
And
lot of
it
work on
has
that.
the chenille trim that goes all the way around it as well.
That would go perfectly with my outfit right now.
Oh, you know what? Says it looks like your YouTube channel did not connect to Restream. The only way to reconnect would be to close the stream and open again.
Uh-oh.
Well, we don't have to do that. I mean, we can, but we don't need to. We'll just keep going how we're going now. So, all right. So I see my pal Sal has the high bid of 15. Thank you.
No, I'm confused. If you restream, if you, I mean, you are on
We're on
YouTube, so
YouTube right
it's
now.
connected.
Right. I don't understand. Yeah, the reverse side, that's sometimes that's the sign of someone that does a really good job with these. If the reverse side looks just as good as the side that's supposed to be seen. Like when I did cross stitch, the back of mine was all like you would not want it to, you don't want anybody to see that side of it. But this is so nicely done that the back looks just as good as the front, I think. All right, so my pal Sal has the bid of $15. So let's go ahead and start counting this down. Nope, Angel Girl has a bid of 16. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end. I have another peacock thing coming up too. Coming up very soon. All right, my pal Sal Vintage is at 20. There is the bid end. My pal Sal, you win it for $20. Thank you so very much. I mean, I think that we can keep going like this. I don't think we need to restart the stream again because
No,
I mean
as long
I
as we
hate
are on
not
YouTube and everybody gets to see us, that's what counts.
right. We'll just keep going. We'll just keep doing it. We can do this. We can overcome any setbacks.
Yep, all these first world problems. We cannot type in some words and all of a sudden we're all freaking out.
Right?
Help!
Hi, Bryn.
So anywho,
I know.
I have a, now this one is beautiful piece, which is the Red Wing pottery vase. It is about 7 inches tall.
Wow.
It is yellow on the inside and green on the outside. Now I have some green stuff because it seems people are really into green these days, and I am not so much because it doesn't really go with purple. Even though like some greens, like this one is a real nice 9 Mildred. Real nice green. I really like this. I really like this darker shade of green. And these are, oh yeah, I was gonna start that at $9.
Okay.
And these do sell for a lot of money out on the market. I've seen them for like, a lot more than what I'm asking. Let's see, can we see that? There's the Red Wing and it's got the number. I can't really read it. Looks like 1356. It is a very it is apparently a what's the word, well-known company. I did not know
Red
about
Wing?
them before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I know
don't
Red Wing
think that
shoes.
I want to say that they're no longer in business. I think that they recently are no longer making items. But yeah, it's which means it's just going to go up and up and up in value as the years go by. But that is beautiful.
This one sells for a lot of money on eBay, I've seen. So yeah, because and it doesn't have any blemishes that I can see or feel. So it is in real nice shape, and it is just
Yeah.
I don't know. It reminds me of something like Greek or something,
It
or
looks like a
Roman.
cornucopia, kind of.
Grape, like eat grapes out of it, or or you could. I
Well,
think it's probably use it as a pitcher.
people are
I'm not
saying in
sure.
the chat that would be great for St. Patrick's Day. It's got that yellow interior.
Hmm.
That's so cool. Angela's in at 14.
Yeah, it is just a beautiful piece. It
I
is.
like it.
Yeah, I'm really happy I found it when I did, and that it was in such good shape. And if it only was purple, I would have kept it. Because this is really something you don't see a lot of. I mean, you
No.
see vases all over the place, you see pictures, but nothing like this.
Is the bottom of it look like a leaf on the bottom? Like if you flip it around
Yes.
the other way, like
Yeah.
hold it the other way where we can see the bottom. Yeah.
Oh,
Is that supposed to?
this
Yeah,
way.
there's a leaf
Yep.
that like the leaf is the base. That's
Yep.
really
Yep.
nice.
That is a leaf. Thank you. I wasn't even thinking about that, showing it this way, but yeah, it is just a beautiful, beautiful work that they did on this.
Well, Donna said put some Mardi Gras beads in there.
There you go.
So Susan S has the high bid of 15.
Okie dokie. We're gonna go start the countdown.
Okay.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
It does kind of seem like a calla lily. So Donna has a high bid of 16. Susan S has a just in case of 17. Yes, Tiger shipping from Arizona. Yep. Thank
Oops,
you,
sorry
Jake,
about
for
that.
reminding me.
I keep forgetting about that. I
I
should
know. I
say
do
that every
too.
time, and I keep forgetting. Because
That's why
I
we've
know I'm
got
shipping from
awesome
Arizona.
people. That's why we have great moderators that help fill in those gaps when we're not thinking straight. And there's the bid
Exactly.
in. So it will go to Susan S for $17. That was a great deal, Susan.
It was. Thank you very much, Susan, and thank you everybody else.
All right. Oh, ooh, gosh, I just put me. I since the chat's not working, I put myself. I made it big, and ooh, it's big. It's showing up big on my screen. All right, so my next item is a lot of 2 vintage Valentines, and you'll get both of them in this lot. The first one is this little Dalmatian. I've got your well, I got you spotted too, my Valentine. So this is a nice size Valentine. It wasn't signed at all on the back, and I like these bigger Valentines because they just make such great displays. This guy is 8 inches long and 5 inches tall. So you will get him in this lot. Oh, and I'm starting these. I'm starting the bids on these at $8 for the pair of them. So you'll get him, and then I love this one. Now we're gonna go back to Hawaii, guys. Are you there, Freddie? Look at her. Ooh, doo, doo. Look at her doing a little hula. So she's got a Brad that's making her little hips move. She's so beautiful. Look at her sweet little face. And then it says, I love the little puns. Hawaiian doing Valentine. This one is, I think they're both made in the USA. This one has like little, like I don't know if you could, you couldn't stand it up. I don't think it would work if you stood it up, but isn't it so cute? She's got her leg. She's gonna put it around your neck. Now she does have a little bit of a fold right there on the side of her hair, but you will get both of them in this lot. I see Sherry has the high bid of 12. I just loved them. So cute. Sherry, you still had the highest bid of 12. I'm not going to let you outbid yourself. You still have the highest bid at 12, Sherry. All right. So let's go ahead. Hi, Sarah. I hope you're having a good day. The traveling button. All right, let's go ahead and count these down. Sherry has the high bid of 12. Here we go. Nope. Now Mike's in at 15. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Hi, Scott. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Sherry has the high bid of 17. Hi, Jenny. And KB has the bid of 20. And there is the bid in. So KB, make sure you send me your information, KB. Maybe you have, but I just don't recognize your name. You win them for $20. Thank you very much. They're very fun. All right. You're up next, Tiger.
Next, I've got a very, very long piece, which is a leaf or feather dish. I've seen it as leaf or as feather. To me, it actually looks more like a feather.
Yeah, it does.
This is made in USA. It's got the mark on the back there. It is in excellent shape. Again, it is 1 foot long. So you can put the foot long sandwich on here.
$5 foot
All a foot
long.
long.
My son got in trouble in school when he was in grade school because he kept singing that song and interrupting the class.
And
Go
we're
figure.
starting this at $10. Starting bid $10. It is a little greenish, brownish, so very mid-century modern looking, and it's just I don't know this kind of stuff is just something I really like. I like these mid-century modern looking pottery designs and the ceramic designs. They were just cool. They were not so kitschy as most everything else.
Well, think about, we all like our charcuterie boards. I said it right. You could make a fabulous charcuterie board with that.
Oh yeah.
Cheeses and meats, and it has I love platters in general. So you have
Yep.
a
Yep.
game night or card night or girls' night out. You can serve with some cheeses and some wine in that cool plate.
Yeah, and you got the almost like a handle back here. You can hold it nicely. Of course, I
Yeah.
would still put my hand under it because it's not that light when you hold it like this. But it's just, very elegant looking, and it's just really a cool piece. You don't see those everywhere.
Mm-mm.
They're hard to find nowadays because so many people just, either they break or they just toss them,
Yeah.
which is
And
something I don't understand.
I like the
I,
glaze on that too. It looks very much like the interior glaze of like Sequoia ware or even some treasure craft has that like lava flowy
yeah,
glaze on the inside.
yeah, it does.
Valerie
And it's
Ward has
neat.
the high bid of 10 right now.
And it's shiny. I love shiny. Shiny, shiny. And you can even use it upside down because it's dark brown on this side. I
Yep.
mean, yeah, you have the little piece there where it's not, not painted, but it doesn't matter. You can just use it this way if you like the brown better. You can still see the feather, and I still, like I said, to me it's a feather. I've seen these described as leaf or feather, but to me it looks like a feather.
I think so
Because it's got
too.
all the little things there. That's more feathery like, in my opinion. But again, if you feel it's a walrus when you get home, then you call it the walrus. Here's my new walrus. It goes right into my walrus collection.
If you have a gallery wall too, you could use a plate rack and you could hang that on the wall as well. So it would be
Oh,
you
nice.
could hang it long ways or you could hang it up and down vertically, and it would still make a really cool, interesting piece to a gallery wall.
I was thinking about that too, but I'd be too worried about it falling down.
Well, they've
And
got plate racks that have these little hooks that kind of grip it on all four sides.
oh, yeah, you gotta be careful with those because those are the ones that damage the plates too. If you
Well,
know.
they've got rubber. They have little rubber stoppers on them.
So
So,
yeah,
does it have gold in it? Valerie wants to know.
I don't know if it's gold. It just looks more like brownish and greenish to me. I
I
mean,
think it's
it's
fabulous.
it's it's a light brown right down there. It's a little bit lighter. So it's all depends on how you define the color. Remember how many definitions of purple there are. I mean, there are purples that are definitely blue in my book, but people call them still purple. So
Or
if you would like it to be gold, it's gold.
if you're like me and you've got lots of pair of glasses, you can put all your glasses on there. It can be a glasses
Exactly.
holder. Put them all on there.
For yours, it'd be too small. You wouldn't fit them all on there. But at least your favorite ones. Well, I don't see any more bids coming in, so we're gonna count this
Man,
down.
I can't believe that's such an awesome piece. Okay, start counting it down. Maybe we'll get some bids coming in. $10. I think it was Valerie. Valerie
Yeah.
Ward had a high bid of 10.
Okay, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 foot long. Bid end.
Oh, Gail came in with a bid of 12. Get those bids in before Bree gets you. She's gonna get you. Oh, Valerie has a just in case of 15. We're waiting.
There it is. I see the bid end on my end.
I'm not seeing it yet. There it is. There's the bid end. Valerie, it is yours for $13.
Thank you very much, Valerie. Thank you, everybody else. Appreciate it.
You got a good deal, Valerie.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got a good deal. I think that was a beautiful piece, Tiger. All right, I have some more vintage Valentines. These are borderline on a little antique. It's a little muddled in there. I think some of them might be getting to that time, but you will get 8. There are 8 Valentines in this lot. And I'm going to start the bids on these at $10 is the starting bid. Some I don't know if I think some of them have some writing on the back of it. This one's made in the USA. To my Valentine, look out, kid. You may think is kidding, but I feel myself falling for you. I don't know. So there's that
Oh,
one. And then you'll get You're Just as Sweet as a Rose, my Valentine. And this one opens up, and on the inside, to Eugenia May from Dorothy and Helen. From Dorothy and Helen.
finally, Helen admits to it.
It's on here. This one's made in the USA.
By Helen.
I love this one right here. To my love. Look at her.
Aww.
Isn't she sweet? Look at the faces on the daisies.
Oh, my goodness.
This one says Edward Horan from Mr. Gilstrap, February 14th, 1935. And then you open this one up. And do you love me? Do you not? Daisies always tell a lot. That's why I'm asking you to be my Valentine. So that's what that one says on the inside. And then this one is Edward Homer from Mr. Gilstrap. Made in the USA. Meet me halfway, my Valentine. This one's kind of like a card stock. Look at her little. She kind of reminds me of Darla and Alfalfa in a way.
True.
And then we have I'd like to fly to you, dear Valentine. Be mine, from Miss Leatherman.
What year are they from? Do you know?
I think these are from the 30s, the early 30s.
They look like it. I mean, yeah, that little cap that the boy is wearing.
I love this one. This one's to Edward Honer from something Foster Honer. I don't know, but I love this one. Look at how chubby he is, the captain.
Aww.
Ship with me, my Valentine. This would be so cute in a flower frog because of the February 14th up there. It's so cute. Here's the back. Danny, I see you at 13. These are honeycomb ones. So these I think are, I don't know if they're German. Nope, they're made in the USA. So I think these might be buy still, but they fold like this. This one said to Hall from Ruth. And then, it doesn't say on the back. Then you open them up, and they are centerpieces. So we've got the 2 little cupids on each side, and then they have these little metal clips up at the top where you fold them over, and it makes into a centerpiece like that.
Wow.
So there's this
That's
one.
cool.
I'll show you. Has a patent number. I think that says made in the USA right there. I'm not seeing.
I can't believe it's still in such good shape.
I know. And then this one, this one's my favorite. To To my Valentine, the Daisy has a secret, loves me not. Daisy, tell the answer, I love you a lot. This one has some condition issues. I'll show you the whole thing. But look at those cupids. I'm dying of over those cupids. They are so sweet. And then it has a little boy and girl in there. And then the metal ring is missing, and it has a little split right there. And it has a little stand in the back. But then you open this up, and it has that center heart that you could just tack down if you wanted to use it as a display. But those little angel faces, just I loved. So you will get all 8 of these in this lot. I'm seeing Gia has the high bid of 20. So let's go ahead and start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Sherry Treater, you have the high bid of 21. Now Danny has the high bid of 25. Joyce has a just in case of 28. There's the bid end. Okay, so Gia had a just in case of 27. Joyce had a just in case of 28. So Joyce, you win the lot for $28. Let me write your name. Joyce Coolman. You're cool, man. Joyce, thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. I will be having some more vintage Valentines my next several sales. I've been lotting them together, trying to come up with ways that they can go together.
Hey, the chat is moving again.
Oh, is it?
It is on my end.
Okay, let me minimize. Hooray!
Yay!
Oh, yay! It's a Valentine miracle.
It is. You brought out the Valentine, and look at what happens. Yeah, I apologize. I don't have any Valentine just simply because I forget holidays. I forget they're the thing. For next year, I'll make notes to remember that.
Well,
But still, anything I have, all these beautiful vases and stuff, they're perfect for Valentine because you put those flowers in there that you
well,
may give someone.
that's just what I was going to say. I mean, I like in my Facebook group, I had said I want to see you use non-traditional things in your Valentine display. So, you didn't have to be pink and red. You can make other colors and bring them into your Valentine displays. So,
And of course, red is in purple, so I'm perfect. I'm red and, and then I'm holding up green things to sell and,
right.
perfect. But I do
Yep.
have the promised piece from my own personal collection. I have not had it very long. And this is a newer item, but this is the Mikasa eggplant. And
Wow.
these are glass. They are totally purple. Very dark purple. And I'm starting these at $15.
Oh, look, I can type it in.
Yay! The reason why I'm selling this is because I need to make room. I need to make room for other purple items. This is
That's
a real
so
nice though.
cool.
And the glass, the foot looks like it's got these little lines in there, which is really I like that. It gives it, it doesn't make it so boring.
Jay.
And I don't see any issues with it. I believe it's a newer piece, but it is just a nice one.
It's just
So
cool.
if you have room for a sit about, for a little something to catch dust in your house,
I got
this
lots of
would be a
things.
perfect piece for that.
Yeah.
And it is just a beautiful. I mean, I love this piece. Like I said, I just have to draw the line somewhere,
Yeah.
and I'd rather sell the nicer pieces than the ugly ones, because I don't want to insult my friends here who may want a piece of my collection, and I also don't want to make them think that I have ugly pieces in my collection.
Though, I mean, I have sold little individual glass eggplants, and they're pretty. I mean, they're pretty. People like the eggplants. I mean, they kind of can symbolize a lot of different things.
See, now there's gotta be a thumbnail in here for me. Look, I have an
Yeah.
eggplant beard.
Oh, I love it.
Uh,
Yes, I've got Soul says eggplant could be Valentine's related. Could be.
yes, definitely. And eggplant is such a nice vegetable. You can make so much with it. Not just
Yes.
does it have the perfect color, but you can cook with it. You can eat it. You can make all sorts of variations with it. And here's another word I'm tripping over because I don't know how to pronounce it properly. But you're all used to that, right?
Just part of your charm, Tiger.
Yeah, well, I've been working on that forever, but it's just. Oh well, what can I do? But don't try and put this in your fry pan. That would not work.
No, no, no.
So if you see this wonderful eggplant and you think, "Oh wow, that looks so yummy. I gotta get that and use it for my next dinner." Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yep.
I would not do that. But if we're all done with the bidding, then guess what? We're gonna count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It end.
At Christmas time, you could put a little Santa hat on one of those eggplants.
There you go.
You could decorate it as part of your decor. Where's the bid
Uh,
end? Chrissy, you're getting a big old two big eggplants for $22.
yes. Misty, did you see the discussion about the just in
Yes,
case?
I'm gonna address it. Okay, so I know that
Cool.
there was some discussion about someone throwing out a just in case, and they didn't. We have to be kind, and we're not going, things can happen. Sometimes people jump in and it might be their first time here and they didn't know. So please just when things like that happen, please just let the mods or myself take care of it. Let's not, put things in the chat that might hurt somebody's feelings. So it's something that's kind of hard to police sometimes. So we're going to be easygoing, and we're not going to get upset. Everything got worked out, and just let us take care of it. And we just ask, and I didn't say it at the beginning of the sale, so we do ask that if you are bidding, and if you're an active bidder, that's when you can use the just in case. Sometimes it doesn't happen, and that's okay. We just are gracious, and we just do it the best that we can, and that's all that we can do. So it's okay, Joyce. You're good, girl. You're good. It is okay. All right, what am I doing next? Oh, I'm doing this fairy lamp next. Okay, so this is an Indiana Glass Diamond Point blush. I've also seen it as called champagne fairy light. I will say, before I get the number in, if you just run your hand around them, sometimes with any diamond point glass, like George the Antique Nomad, always the palm of your hand, you can feel things a lot more. Like, you have calluses on the tips of your fingers. So if you run your palm across it, you can see if things have any rough marks. There are a couple little points on this one, the lid or the top of this fairy light, that I wouldn't necessarily call a chip, but it just has a rough spot on, right here it is, on one of the little diamond points right there. You can kind of see it there. All right. And then the same with the bottom. You just run your finger. I didn't feel anything on the bottom. So that just has the one little rough spot on the diamond point, on this guy. So this is, I'm going to, I can do it. Look. Oh no, I can't do that. Hang on. Start bids at, now I have to highlight it. I can save it or copy it. Okay, I'm going to start the bids at $18. Oh, there we go. This is just a soft, subtle pink, so it would be really nice for Valentine's Day or Easter, spring, summer. It's just a subtle little pink. This does look really nice when it is lit up. I could sit and put a candle in this and it wouldn't make any difference because of the bright light that's in front of me. Melissa, thank you. I see you at 25. But yeah. Oh crap. Mick, I wanted to come to that last night. George, did he try it on that new whatnot? I wanted to see that too. Gosh darn it. I
Yeah,
didn't write
I
it
went
down.
in there trying to find it, but I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't see it.
I didn't write it down. I'm
I couldn't figure out
considering
what not.
I'm considering going live again on this Friday and doing another shop my shop. So be on the lookout for that. I'm not sure what time quite yet, but I'm gonna do. I did it on Monday and it was a lot of fun. I might just go ahead and do it again on Friday. Melissa, I see you at 35, or we'll just go to the front of my shop and I have to figure out because Restream did not work very well for the shopping part. So I'll have to see if StreamYard will work better. But you had trouble with the link to that sale. I'll have to talk to him and see how it went. It's yeah, whatnot.
Yeah, I don't understand what not. All I get is like cards and Tokyo
Yeah,
Pop.
well, I think that's where it was like it was geared towards that sort of thing. But I'm thinking about doing some live Facebook sales too.
Mm.
It's Facebook is something that I'm trying to put a little bit more time and energy in this year. Okay, so Ginger, I see you at 46. Ginger with a J. Remember when I first started trying to say your name, Ginger, and I was like, Ginger. And she's like, no, it's just Ginger with a J. Okay, let's go ahead and start counting this down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and triple C's in at 47. I've never done a Facebook Live sale, so it might be a little bumpy. So maybe we'll try it on Facebook on Friday. Okay, there's the bid end. So Ginger had a just in case of 52, and I think I see the highest bid at 51. So that would mean that it would go to Ginger for 52. Thank you, everybody, for your bids.
Okie dokie. No, I was going to say something and it's flown right out of my head like that
Oh, welcome
kitty
to
I had
my
earlier,
world.
the whole airhead thing going today.
Venus is in retrograde.
Also, was Mercury being a bad thing
Yeah.
going into this whole retrograde? I don't know. So my next item is one of the larger vases I have today, which is called, and those vegans among you don't listen now, it's called a horsehair raku because they use
Ooh,
horsehair in the
Tiger, this
making
is
of this.
good.
And there is the little explanation of the whole thing. It's all there. We're starting this at $15. And if you look at, no, I look a little, I don't look, yeah, there we go. If you can
Nice.
see it here on the thing, I don't know how it comes through. I think on my phone it looks better than it looks on the original here. And this piece is 9 inches tall.
Wow.
It's a pretty big little vase. Speaking of Valentine's Day, someone would be really, really happy if you had a
Ooh,
bouquet of flowers in this thing. Because
absolutely.
I mean, I even see like a horse head or right here. It looks a little bit like Tweety too. And then there's Italy
Mhm.
down there. I mean, you can make out what all you see in this piece of art. This is just a
I see
beautiful, beautiful.
lightning bolts.
Yes, lightning bolts. Everybody sees. You know, like these things they give you at the shrink, where these blood spots that
The
you're supposed to
Warshar.
identify what you see.
Yep.
That's what this is like. You know, everybody can look if you have your little get together. Everybody can look at it from where they're sitting, and everybody can tell you what they see in it. Everybody sees something different. And I really like the color down here too. All of a sudden, you got those two dark blots of color. They look black on my end, and then you got all these little pieces here again. So yeah, this is a really,
Yeah,
really nice
Trent does
piece.
bring up a good point. You need to put faux flowers in there, or just don't put the water in with the flowers if you're giving them, because
Yeah.
it will leak eventually. It really, any kind of pottery, if you leave water in it for a long period of time, that's how it gets the crazing and stuff to it.
I
Uh,
know, that was embarrassing. I went to visit my cousin. I brought her a nice little vase from Arizona, nice like 1980s vintage one that looked really, really cool. And she put on the table and it was leaking.
yeah,
Oops. And she
it's
was
made
like,
more
"Oh
and
yeah,
more
no, it's
decorative.
okay." See, I didn't know that.
Yep. Ruby wants to know, is the bottom signed?
Let's see. Well, no, I don't see any signatures there. No, nothing signed there. It's just a little dirt. I can rub that off later. But no,
Nice.
unfortunately, it's not signed.
That's
And it
lovely.
just has the generic explanation. It does not tell us who made it. But that's okay because you don't put the bottom is on the table. You don't see the bottom anyways,
Yep.
right? Maybe someone has a signature in one of these on these things. Maybe that's their thing that they
Well,
hide
I
it in
think
there.
some of the signatures are worth a little bit more, or a little bit more in value than some
Yeah,
of the others.
yeah, I know, but I was just joking. But no, it's just a beautiful piece. And if I was the person with flowers or something, I would probably put, like you said, yeah, I wasn't thinking about the water, but
Well,
get some faux flowers and stick them in there.
Joyce had a good idea. You can put a smaller cup or a smaller vase inside and have the
Yeah.
actual flowers in it, so to protect
So
the
there's
pottery.
the top, and there's the bottom
I think it's
again.
beautiful. Hi, Maury.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's start the countdown. 15, 14, 13. What's after 13?
12.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Yeah, feathers would look great in it too.
Hmm.
And it would go with any kind of color scheme that you have. It's just such a neutral piece.
Yeah, you
There's
can
the
put
bid
anything in
end.
there. Or you
Susan
don't even
S.
have to put. I'm
Trent,
sorry.
Trent, you were just past the bid in. It goes to Susan S for $29.
Thank you so much, Misty, and thank you, Susan, and thank you, everybody else. I appreciate all your support and all your bids.
Beautiful, beautiful piece. All right. So my next item is a linen. Look at me selling linens. I said I was, and I finally got in. I finally got into my box, and I'm selling a few today. This is a table runner, and again, it's this is kind of weird the way that this is made, because, well, let me show you each side, because it does mirror each side. It does have a peacock on each end. Oh no, that's, I was looking at it wrong. Okay, so it's not weird. It's great. It has a peacock on each end, and it is mirrored, so it is the same
Wow,
on each side. And
that
then
is awesome.
the trim, I don't know if it's going to show up, but it has the little tips of this lace trim is purple. Purple,
Yay,
purple, purple.
purple!
Yeah. So
Put
I did that in
purple.
honor of Tiger. This is approximately 40 inches long and 17 inches wide. So it doesn't have any holes or stains in it. It's a really nice linen table runner. And I am going to start it at $12. Helen made it. Helen, gosh, you're just so good, Helen.
Yeah, man,
Janice,
that's a lot of work again. But I think these things are always a lot of work, right?
yeah, Helen's a craftsman, crafts girl, crafts lady. And Angel Girl is at 25.
Helen is the master of all
Oh,
trades.
Triple C. Triple C. I always look for peacocks. Peacocks is one of the birds that is one of my favorite things to try to hunt for, because I know that they are quite desirable. They're really fun birds and they make fun sounds. Triple C is at 26. Angel Girls at 27. I know, linens 2 weeks in a row. I got more. I have a lot of linens that'll be coming. Oh, actually, next after this, sell this when it's my turn again. All right. So Angel Girl is at 27. I'm gonna go ahead and start counting this down. Kathy's at 28. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Wow, Lena. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end. Yeah, this is in pristine condition. It is pressed. It's nice. There's no holes, no stains. It's a really, really nice table runner. It's nice, crisp white. Triple C. Oh, Triple C had a just in case of 40. Triple C, it is yours for $31. Thank you so much, everybody, for your bids. I like the peacocks too.
And
Okay.
next we have another vase. This
Another
one
vase.
is
You like vases though.
amber, not Valentine's color, but you can make it Valentine's color. It
Ooh.
is, let's see, what is it? We're starting this at $10 and it is
Okay.
10 inches long. So that's $1 per inch. I mean, I don't know if it's an Empoli, but it could very well be. It's similar to the one I sold before. If you look at the stem here with all this design, it's a real nice piece. It is just, I don't know, it is.
I'm gonna
I
go out
love
on this and say that it is.
I love this. I love the way they made these things, and even the color. It's not my favorite color, but it's such a beautiful shade.
Yeah.
It's a little it seems to be a little bit darker on the bottom, and then it gets a little lighter on top. But maybe it's just my perception, or maybe it's because on top you have the opening.
Jay says that she thinks it might be Napco glass.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Is it
And yes,
totally
Sheila, it
cool?
is totally cool. It is just the way it's made, and you can see the see a little bit here on the video, the design and the glass. I don't know what you call it. I know there's probably a word for it.
Ooh, yeah,
Here you go.
cognac. A cognac color.
There you go. See, that's something
Ooh,
that I
that
want
looks
to take
like
a
you're
picture of.
going into the warp zone. Getting sucked into the
You,
warp zone.
woo, time tunnel, yoo-hoo! And there's the bottom, and again, it seems to be in tip-top shape. I have not seen anything wrong with it. I have not felt any chips or cracks.
I
And
love that
yes,
twisted stem on the bottom.
I know. That's just one of the things that attracts me to it. I
Yeah.
just love that. It looks so it's not boring. Mostly these things are boring,
Yep.
but this one is not.
Yep.
Again, you can put upside down and just enjoy the stem. Never mind the flowers. We just make it an upside down stem with a
Sculpture.
very long what you might call it? What do you call a stem to a stem? Not a stem. A stem with a very long, not a stem under it.
Yes, that's right.
And you can look. It looks like a girl with a hat. It can.
Yeah, she's got a figure.
Oh, she's got figure. There's the
She's got
dress,
curves.
and then there's the hat right there, and her face and her head would be right there. You can make something out of her. You can craft her. You can make her
You
a
know, you
beautiful.
honestly, if you had hats, you could use it as a hat stand.
There you go. It's kind of small though, and I wasn't sure. I'm not sure if it would trip over
Oh,
if you
thank
put
you,
something on there.
Mick. Thank you for the super chat. That was sweet of you. Thank you so much. That was very kind.
So let's start the countdown because we
Okay.
have a lot more stuff to show today.
Yep.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good end.
Beautiful. So
Swirl,
Angela,
there you go.
Angela H has the high bid of 16. Sheila Istat had a just in case of 21, so it's going to go to Sheila for $17.
Thank you very much, Sheila, and thank you everybody else. Appreciate it.
Yes, I want to say too, listen, Helen makes a lot of things, but Helen is the greatest cheerleader. She's always cheering everybody when they win. I think that's such a lovely thing to see. See, look at her. Look at her go. Look at Helen go. She's cheering, and that's so kind. I think that's great. We love you, Helen. Okay. I got more linens. Now, this is the last set of linens that I'm selling in today's sale. And it is a lot of 1, 2, 3. And you'll get all 3 of these items in this lot. And I'm going to start it at $16. So I think they're all tea towels. This is the first one. Actually, are you a tea towel? It's kind of like a table topper. This one's a table topper in white linen. Doesn't have any stains, but it's got these fun guys. They look like
Oh,
they're on like a roller coaster or like they're going through the tunnel of love. I
yes,
don't
Miss
know what.
Prince. Miss and
Yeah,
Mr. Prince.
yeah, they're waving. We're going on a ride. Look, she's got her little handkerchief down there. So the little kitty cats. And this is a it's a linen table topper. Or you know what? I've seen these as people use these as tea towels too, but boy, that's a lot. You could use it as a table topper, or honestly, we would just use it. We would drape it over a cabinet or something and just have that part showing. So there is that one. And then this one is this one is a tea towel. Oh my, look at these cats. She made toast
Oh.
and it's flipping up. Look at the cat face on the top and the cat face on the bottom. But I love that toaster says toast. And that cat's trying to catch her toast. So is on a tea towel and it's the striped tea towel there. Pumpkin dog, I see you at, maybe they were at the theater, Angela. Yeah, I think so. This one, is just a standard tea towel. I still have the safety pin from where the price tag was on it. But I didn't realize that. But this is a vintage Canon towel. Ooh, we like Canon towels. And then this one is another tea towel. I don't understand what's going on here too, but it's more cats. Angela, I see you at 17. More cats, and it just says, "Will you?" And that brown cat looks like it is upset with the gray cat for some reason, or maybe it's a dog and a cat. I
I
don't
thought he
know.
was proposing. It looks like he's on his knee.
Maybe
And look at her face, and she's holding on her paw for the ring.
Valentine's, Tiger. Valentine's. Yeah, so this one that's exactly what's going on there. This one's trimmed in red and then it has the will you. This probably was in a set and they usually had different ones like will you, and then there'd be like marry me, and then like they had like 4 different ones, but we only have the one. So we are combining all 3 of these together. So you get this one and I'll open it up too so you can see. It's just a tea towel. It does have this tatting on both ends and then the red stripe. So you get this one, kitties, the toast kitty, and the table topper of them in the theater, according to Angela. And I think that's probably right. All right. So Michelle is at $18. Let's go ahead and count these down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end. They are cute. These are the kinds that I typically just try to find the ones with the critters on them. Those are my favorite. Velma is in at 20. And we're waiting on the bid end. There she is. She is there. All right, Velma, the lot is yours for $20. Thank you so very much.
And I have got one of my more pricey items today because they are very good quality and I paid up for them. This one is the TV lamp, the
Ooh.
Green Panther. We are starting this at $30. 30. But he is worth a lot more than that. He is in excellent shape. No, he doesn't have any of his like shade things or whatever that they used to come with, the cables or anything. But I don't know about you all, but I would not want to put a lamp in there anyways.
Well,
He
you
is
can
just
you can buy the replacement bulbs, and it's just one long bulb that would go
oh.
on that side.
See, I never even heard of TV lamps until I joined this community here. And it's in pretty good shape. It's got like I think these are just not chips, but that's just the way it was the way it was made. I don't feel anything that feels like a chip or anything. And he is just, I mean, he is gorgeous.
He is.
And again, he's green.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
I
all you
love
do
him.
love the green. I know you do. And this is just a little whoops, a little paint right there. It's on the paint. And here's the bottom. Someone had what 198 written on it. I don't know if they were trying to sell it for 198, but
That is stunning.
it isn't it.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, if it was black, I wouldn't be selling it or purple. But it's just a beautiful piece. It's shiny. It's in excellent shape. I picked him up at the antique mall here in Mesa,
The
and
nice
it's
thing
one of
about him,
those.
though, too, Tiger, is that he's very masculine, but he's also feminine too. So I mean, it could go with with any style.
Yeah, yeah, he is. But he's just awesome. I mean, he is like, "Wow, you're not going to get to me now, and you're not
Mm-mm.
going to get to my mommy or daddy or wherever he lives."
You're not going to
You
change the channel today. Not changing the
there you
channel on
go.
the TV.
There you go.
And you can buy the replacement light kits still that are
Cool.
up to date. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. So if you want to make him into a TV lamp again,
Tube. It's a tube
there you
light.
go. There you go.
I love it. I love stuff like that.
I
I
know.
started
I was.
full of stuff. Tiger, I got a black one that's going to be available. It's not a TV lamp though. It's just a
Oh,
planter.
yeah. It's just.
This
It's
is a
just
rare one
amazing.
because of the color. The color is great. If it was black, it would not be as
Oh.
desirable.
See, and if it was black, I would be keeping it.
But the black ones are more common.
Yeah, I just really like. I don't. I like the black. I would like the black ones too, but this one, I fell in love with it when I saw it, and I just had to pick it up. It was just. It was just such a unique piece. Just a unique piece. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the countdown. All your just in case and everything.
Yep.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mid end.
Beth is at 60. And there's the bid end.
Wow.
Beth. Beth, you get it at $60. Congratulations.
Thank you so very much, everybody who bid, and thank you, Beth. I appreciate it.
Great. Oh, that was cool, Tiger. I like that a lot. All right, my next piece is a little Fenton hobnail vase. Just a little teeny tiny little sweet little vase here. Can be tucked in with all your decor. I want to say that there is one little area that's underneath right here, that it's very smooth. It's not rough, but it looks like a little bit of an imperfection right there. So I don't know if it was a chip and it was sanded down, because it's not rough at all, but it is there. You can't even tell it's there. You can feel that it's there. This is 3.5 inches tall. The opalescent, the cranberry, little squatty vase. So I'm going to start the bids on this at $8. Hi, Paula. Hi, Katie girl. So nice seeing you here. Just a sweet little Fenton. Now, this one is not marked Fenton on the bottom. Doesn't have the marking on it. So it would be a little bit of an older piece prior to 1971. Melissa, I see you at 12. Whoop, whoop. Nope. Now, Rose's Rose is at 15. Yeah, you know what I think when I see these little things? You think about like when your kids were small and they would go out and they would pick you dandelions and flowers and stuff and bring you in little handfuls of little flowers. So you could put the little dandelions in this vase. It would be a sweet little thing to display their little flowers in. Kara, I see you at 20. Yes. Thank you, Jay. 1950s cranberry opalescent small vase. Melissa A is at 22. Sherry is at 25. But that's what I always think of, these little vases. You know, it reminds me of Emma when we'd come in, her little handful of flowers that she's picked outside. Thank you, Kevin. Laura, I see you at 26. These are Hometown Girl jewelry. They're based out of Seymour, Indiana. It's polymer clay earrings. I love their stuff. I order from them a lot. Kara is at 30. They're very lightweight, which is what I like about them. All right, we're going to go ahead and start counting this down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. They are, Jay. Yeah, Fenton was depressed there for a while, but it's starting to, it's starting to pick back up again. Which is the great thing about the antiques community, is that things it's ebbs and flows. And so it can be frustrating because you'll buy a bunch of stuff sometimes and then it'll be depressed. But then the stuff that you've had for a while that hasn't sold starts to become valuable again. So, okay. There's the bid end. Laura had a oh no, Laura, you didn't need that. You won it. You got it for $32. Thank you so much, Laura. Laura. All right. There's a bid end, and it's Tiger's turn.
Yes. And we know we are all on diets now. Christmas is over. No more fun, no more cookies. But next Christmas comes and you will need a cookie jar. I have the thing for you, which is not a kitty, but it's the puppy. And it's a Mr. McCoy. Yes.
Yep.
And he is now, be aware, I ship from Arizona, and he is a little bit bigger and heavier. So if you're on the right side of the country, keep that in mind, please. And of course, he does have his tail too. His rear end. So here he is in his full glory. And he's got his butt up in the air
and he just don't care.
He's just so cute. He is just so cute. And this is here the color. Mm-hmm. That's not a chip or anything. That's just the paint. He is shiny. And he's got his signature there on the bottom. Mm-hmm. And we are starting him at $10. $10 because Christmas is over. And here's the inside. It's just as shiny.
I'm trying to think. I think I might still have him. There's some of them I held on to, and he was one because I really liked him.
Yeah.
I just thought he was so fun.
Exactly. I do too. I just don't have room for him. I had him out in my purple collection, and he felt very uncomfortable because he was surrounded by purple.
McCoy.
purple glass, and he is not glass. He's not purple, and he just says, "Yeah, right, Nancy, feed me." But
Yeah, and
he,
Nancy, that's a good idea. You could keep your dog treats in that. You know, when your
there you
dogs come
go.
in, if you let them out and they come back in, and you can put their dog treats in there. So that would be a great thing to keep on your counter for your dog treats.
There you go. That's a good idea. Yeah.
It's a great idea. Yeah.
In my house, you would fall off the counter and break because my counter is just all over the place, and so.
Triple C said, but purple's his favorite color.
Well, hopefully he'll find a home where there's some purple for him too.
Yeah.
Maybe some purple cookies to put inside him. And here's his back. I just love his
Good.
feet. The
Yeah.
way the feet, and that's just his face.
And
He's just so darling.
and if you have a chocolate lab, I mean, I don't know that he's a lab, but he kind of resembles. So if you had a chocolate lab, and that would be a
True.
great piece.
Looks like he has more hair than a lab, but that's okay. You can
Yeah.
still. He's definitely a chocolate.
Yep. I
And
think he's
yeah,
great. It was one of the ones that I held on to because I have a lot of cookie jars, and that's one that I kept because I thought it was just so fun.
yeah, and I've had him for a while, and like I said, he was sitting on the shelf with all the purple, and he was just kind of drowning in purple, and he was asking me to find him, to rehome him, as we call it nowadays, to find someone else to adopt him because he would like to be adopted by someone who has other stuff that's not purple, where he doesn't have to share the shelf with everybody who's just purple, purple, purple. I mean, we do not discriminate. We do not discriminate, but we would like a little variety in our life. That's what he told me.
Yep.
So we're counting him down.
Okay.
Now you get the full picture again. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11.
Can you show the bottom again, Tiger?
Yeah. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Hey, Thrifter, not hoarder. Glad that you're here. He does remind me of the pound puppy. I have a pound puppy listed in my eBay store right now that looks just like him, but he has
Uh-huh.
got chocolate brown ears from the 80s. Okay, so Donna, your bid in of your just in case of 36 was right after the bid end. So he will go to Zoe Small for $25.
Thank you
Oh,
very much, everybody,
Zoe.
and thank you, Zoe.
Okay. So what am I going to do next? I have it pulled right here. So my next item, I'm going to start at $8. And I started, I'm like, Misty, you have a lot of tins. So I'm going to sell some of my tins. This is one I'm going to sell today because they're like candy tins. And this is a toffee tin. And it's got this fun poodle on here. I don't know what they got on that round. It's got a poodle with like a flower and a leaf. That poodle is like, oh my God, just take my picture so I can get the heck out of here. But now this is a Thorns, the world's premier toffee, Henry Thorne and Company, Leeds, England. And now I will say, can you kind of see it has um, little dent right here. I haven't tried to get it out or anything, but and it I haven't. It's supposed to be hinged, but it's not connected correctly. Yeah, there we go. It has a little dent right there, but around the rim here is pink. So I love that contrast between the blue and the pink together. Randy girl, I see you at 10. Here's the inside. I'll see if I can, before I ship it out, all you have to do is just attach these metal clips into the box to make it. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Ah, there we go. I did it. I fixed it. So it's hinged now. It's hinged now. But that, look at that poodle. It's like, oh my gosh, take my picture. All right, so Randy girl, you are at 10 for the 10. It is 6.5 inches tall and a little over 5 inches wide. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end. Yeah, Donna, I see you were right. You were also after the bid end.
Yep.
Randy has a just in case of 18. There is the bid end. So, Randy, this is yours for $12. Thank you so much, Randy. And there we go.
And this piece is another one of my glass. I brought a lot of glass today. I apologize if you...
Hey, no, don't apologize. We like it.
This is the kissing couple. Now, this is something I have never seen before. I have seen these in the soapstone carvings from Africa. I've
Yep.
never seen one in glass. It's got a nice brownish Coca-Cola type color.
Yeah, it does.
Starting this at $15.
See, Tiger, that's Valentine-y.
Exactly. And it's just unique because, and it's kind of cool. I mean, those heads look kind of like aliens. It's just interesting because I've seen a lot of animal figurines, but never a couple like this, or people in general, and
Yeah.
never this big. This one is, let me see, I did have it measured, and now I can find my little notes here, but I think it's about 9 inches tall. I can try that again if I can find my measuring thing, which I know has a word, which I also can't find. But
Hi, Barbie.
oh, hey, Barbie. Hi, everybody. So yeah, and again, it is a little bit on the heavy side because it's full glass, but it is just a totally cool piece. It is so unique. And I love the color. I just think Coca-Cola. Cola
Yeah.
gummies. Now I want a gummy bear.
Those are good. I'm surprised I don't have my gummy bears. I'm like gummy bear of gummy anything. That's my favorite kind of candy is the gummy whatever. I prefer that over chocolate any day.
No, I do not know the maker. It looks in real good shape. I do not see any issues, any scratches or anything. There are a few bubbles in there.
I like the bubbles.
Yeah, and it's nothing wrong with it. It's just a unique piece. I'm just amazed when I found it because I've never seen one like this before.
An alien Coke love.
There you go. Here's the bottom again.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if you had one of those little bases like this, if it would,
Yeah, I need to
even
find
more
one of
magic-
those.
even more magical.
Yeah, I need to find one of those. And here it is from the top of the heads. And no, I think they were on the first page. Yeah, 11 inches.
It looks like a Coca-Cola and a swung vase had a baby.
Yep.
That's exactly what it looks like. That's so funny.
So it's 11 inches tall. And again, it's glass. It's just sorry.
Vanilla brings up a really good point too, is that it could be it could be a man and a man, a woman and a woman. You can't really tell.
Yep.
So
No,
that's
it's a
the
couple.
nice thing about it too. It's just a couple.
Yep. That is a nice thing because I know we do automatically gender couples male female, but those days are long over, and it doesn't really matter as long as people are nice to each other and people love each other. I'd rather have that than people fighting each other and all that. So
Bree says it looks like I'm sitting on your couch. Wow. Look at Nope. Like, nope. Nothing.
Oh, Misty.
That's
Oh.
backwards.
So let's start the countdown. 15. Cheers. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good end. And that was the Valentine's dance.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. So Christy had a just in case of 60. Paula had a just in case of 31, so that makes Paula's bid the high bid. And so it goes to Christy B for 32.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Christy, and thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
That was a cool piece, Tiger. That was really neat.
Wasn't it?
It was really cool. Super cool.
Thank you.
Super
Really cool.
Really cool, super cool. Okay, so I'm going to start this next lot. You'll get both of them. And I'm starting it at 16. And these are the pink Lefton guitars, violins. I don't know what the difference is. I mean, I can't tell if they're violins or guitars. But you will get both of them. They do both have their Lefton stickers on the bottom. The flowers are all in great condition. I think that these would be great for Valentine's Day simply because of the roses and they're pink. And yeah, all of the rose petals are in excellent condition. You can see it does have some crazing. And then this is like a little bit of a gold cellos. Yeah, cellos. Maybe see, we throw another instrument in there. But you can hang them on the wall, but you could also set them flat. They do stand on the table as well. So you put some little flowers in here, or, oh, I don't have a little helper with me today. But you will get the set of them for $16. You know what? You get the set so you could give one to one person and one to, you got two daughters, one to you, one to you. Daughter-in-law, you could give them a little gift. Two for the price of one. They're very clean on the inside. No chips or cracks on them anywhere. If there isn't any interest in these, I will set them aside. But I don't know. I thought they were neat. I got these when I got the Lefton Hand and the Lefton Swan. And I couldn't leave these behind. I just thought that they were really cool. All right. I'm going to set these aside and we will do a recap later on. Oh, wait, no. See, that happens to me all the time. Janine has a bid of 16. All right, we're going to go ahead and start counting these down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Bid end for the basses, cellos, whatever we decided that they are. I don't think that we ever really did decide for sure. So the high bid is Janine at 16. Paula put in a just in case of 19. Paula, they go to you for $17. Thank you so much. Thank you, Janine and Paula, for your bids. I appreciate it.
And we're back.
Yep.
And Bismarck was pincing it. I apologize for that. He couldn't care less. He just wanted to say hello. We have next, to go with the cat, the flying fish.
Oh, so sweet.
The Astoria flying fish. Another green item. Notice I found lots of green items. This one we start at $15. This one is about 6 inches tall to the tallest. It is a rare piece from what I've seen.
I like that.
So look at his face.
Yeah.
Isn't he cute?
Well, and if you have a mermaid themed bathroom, that would be so cool to put a little candle in there.
And there's the handle is his fin. There's a little bit of a rough spot back here. but I think that's mostly just from the fabrication. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just with the where the seam is. Whoops.
Guten Tag, Verna.
Hi, Verena. Moin, moin. Isn't he just looks
I
so
think he's
grouchy.
cool.
I don't know why he's called the flying fish. Maybe because it looks like he has wings, but he just looks like a grouchy fish to me. He looks like me in the morning. Arr, where's that coffee? Why does everybody want food?
Glub, glub. Glub,
Yep,
glub.
yep. And those are pretty fairly rare. I've seen them sell for a lot of money. So I'm giving you all the opportunity to get one for affordable money. There's even a little bit of leeway to resell it
I
at
love
this
him.
point.
And I don't
But
like fish, but I like
he's
him.
just yeah, he's just unique. He's unique, and I've never seen one before. And I've from what I've seen, they are fairly rare. Even though you've seen them on, you can buy them online, but it's just yeah. I don't know. It's just totally cool.
I mean, that's the best way to describe it, though, Tiger. It is totally cool. He's
It is
Fostoria,
totally
right?
cool. He is Fostoria, yes. He is
Hey, Clint.
Fostoria, and he's in real good shape. He has no issues that I know of. Like I said, back here it feels a little bit rough, but I think it's more the seam where the what you call it is.
Chris is in at 30.
And the tallest one is 6 inches on that side, and it's obviously shorter on the
Well,
other side.
and also, really, if you have a swung glass collection, that would look
Oh,
so neat in the front because he's different, but he still has that nice stretch glass.
well, it depends. If you have the large ones, he would probably get like a minority complex, because then he would feel like he's the dwarf among them. He would not like
He's
that.
special,
I'm,
though.
I'm not so. Yeah, well, yeah, but nowadays you don't want to be special. He
Chris
just
is in
wants to
at
be like
40.
everybody. He doesn't want to be like the special kids. He wants to be like everybody, which
He's
doesn't make sense. Everybody
great
is
in his
boring.
chest. Yeah.
We want to have a look at that shot. I like that mouth. It's just I
It's like a
just really
bulldog.
like him. I just really like him. He's just
Will you show the bottom?
yes. There's the bottom.
I like him. I think he's
Hard to
cute.
see on my screen here if it looks if you can really see it very properly, but very yeah. But it looks like trying to get a little closer. So let's start the countdown.
Okay, pop your popcorn, kids.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Lift off. I mean, bid end.
Chris is at 45. But Paula has a just in case. Ooh, pew, pew, pew. Paula got in there right at the last moment with a just in case of 47. So he will go to Paula for 46.
Wow. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate every one of your bids. And
Just
thank you,
barely
Paula.
missed it. All right. Oh. I'm highlighting things that. Okay. Bye, Nancy. We'll see you later. I hope you feel better. All right. So my next item, some of you might know what this is. I meant to just like look through my books and I didn't have time to. I've had a lot of sales this week, so I didn't have a lot of time, but this is super cool. It is a deer planter. It's a very art deco and it has this blush pink. I love the stance on it. It's
Ooh.
got this really pretty shape to it, and the back
Wow.
is just as pretty as the front, I think. So this is in excellent condition. It is a USA pottery. I can just tell by the way that it feels, but I didn't part of me was like, are you American Bisque? No. Are you Shawnee? No. Are you McCoy? No. I know he's not any of
Beautiful
those things, but he's
piece.
about 5.5 inches tall. But it
And
is
shiny.
lovely. It is shiny. A lovely long neck deer looking up to the sky. It's a beautiful vase. I am starting it at $18. It is a deer. It is a deer. It's a long neck deer. They made these deer very stylized with these really sharp, elongated lines. But is there a person behind the deer? No, it's just like almost like a fleur de lis sign down here.
Yeah.
It's just the design that's in the vase there. Golden Briar is in at 19. Yep, they elongated everything. They just over exaggerated the lines on these. There is some crazing. There is a little bit of crazing. Not too bad, but there is some crazing. I really don't. Well, let's see if you can see it a little bit better. You can see it does have some crazing. It does have a little bit of crazing. Okay, so no. Who had the first bid? Laura had the first 25. Christine has 26. Well, but they over exaggerated. They made because deers don't have that long of a neck necessarily either. They just over exaggerated the whole thing. Whitetail deers here have long tails. Our deers here have long tails. Oh, the bottom. You know what? I didn't even try Royal Hager. I was gonna pull out some of my pottery books and look, but I just didn't have time. And I thought I didn't even look it on Google image search. So you guys might be able to, take a screenshot and find it out, or once you buy it, find it out. But Ruthie, I see you at 24. Napco, possibly. Laura is in at 36. It's really nice. And there aren't, it doesn't look like nothing had ever really been kept inside of it. It has a little bit of residue from the sticker, and I will clean that off before I send it. All right, so Sue is at 37. Looks like Royal Hager. Could be. That didn't even enter my brain. You don't think it's Hager. Missing the 3 points on. Yeah, it has no glazing points or on the bottom at all. It's just a flat pottery. Okay, Angel Girl is at 38. Let's go ahead and start counting this down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. It is pink. 2, 1, bid end. Yeah, we have long white-tailed deer here. Angel Girl had a just in case of 45. Bill has a just in case of, yeah, Helen, you made it. What the hell is this thing? There's the bid end. So Sue had a just in case of 50. Bill had a just in case of 51. Bill, it is going to you for $51. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, that
Helen
was great.
did
Thank
on
you.
purpose to confuse you. She wanted to keep us guessing.
Yeah, she didn't just want us. She wanted us to be on. She wanted us to think about things. You can't
Exactly.
just give us the
Exactly.
answer.
Let's not just.
Oh, okay. Elaine. Elaine says it's Red Wing, USA, 1950s.
Oh, it goes with my Red Wing then.
Yep.
We all live
Sometimes I
Red
wish
Wing.
everything was just marked, but
Yeah, I wish. And those that have stickers, the stickers come off half the
yeah.
time. That
Thank you,
sucks
Elaine.
too. Well, next I have a smaller item, the little Fenton yellow custard vase.
Mm,
And we're starting this at $15. And yes, it glows. It's the glowy piece.
it
Let's
is a
see
glowy piece.
if I get my thing to work, which I've had issues with ever since. I just put new batteries in there.
No.
No, it doesn't work.
And it always happens when you don't really want it to. There it goes.
Yep. I'm not sure if you can actually see it on the screen right here in front of me. It glows.
I can see see a
perfectly.
little tinge of green.
Yeah, it's super tinge of green here for me in the real world. I think the video just takes away from it.
It does. The bright lights really do
It's
take
just really
away from
it's
it.
just really so it does glow. You don't have to take my word for it. It's a really beautiful piece. We're starting this at $15. It's a nice little piece, and it's got the Fenton on the bottom, and that looks like a signature, which I cannot make out. I don't know why it says up. That was there before I bought it. Maybe someone wanted to turn around and want to say, no, this side up. We're not going to use it as a vase. Weird. So it is marked Fenton, and like I said, that looks
Friend.
like the signature, but I cannot read it. I think I had looked up once and I forgot. That is the artist's signature though. And that is about 7 inches. Let's not overdo it. 7 inches. It's a nice little piece if you have a small spot in your house and if you want something glowy. This is why I own it, because I want something glowy. And I found it at the antique mall, and I kept it for a little while because I want my own glowy piece, because everybody else has always likes to sell glowy pieces. But now I'm ready to make room for more purple.
Purple.
Purple, purple, purple. Yes, I have a reputation after all. I get called up on QVC shows officially. That's why I have a reputation. Then I know it's for real. On the real TV, I get called out. There's Tiger who likes purple. Oops. I gotta order something from QVC. They called my name. So yeah, that is okay. We have bids. Thank you very much, everybody who's interested in this piece. And because that was from my own collection, I paid full retail for it, but I'm not going to mark it up because that wouldn't be fair to you all. So I actually started lower, and now it's up to you how much you would like to, how much this is worth to you. You know, you always hear these things about how much something is worth. It's really worth as much as a person pays for it.
Yeah. Yep.
And I've had people complain about the price, but it's like, if I want to pay $120 for a $20 item,
Yeah.
or an item to you is worth $20,
Yeah, I
you know,
always start things lower than what I've paid for it, and
yeah,
sometimes it's good, but sometimes I break even. I mean,
yeah,
it is, and I do pay up for things, so it
exactly,
does happen.
exactly.
I
Well, I
don't buy
did have.
anything from Goodwill.
I don't have purple tigers a whole lot. I got one or two, but purple tigers don't come a dime a dozen.
No, they're rare. Purple tiger is a rare thing.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and start counting this down.
Okay.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
And Marsha Me has the high bid of 25.
Thank you, everybody, for bidding. Thank you so much.
And Marsha has a just in case of 30. Is she going to need it? Is she going to need it? Nope, she doesn't need it. It's yours, Marsha, for 25.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yay. Okay, today is packing day for Friday. I am setting up my first ever flea market book. Oh, good. That's exciting, Elisa. That's exciting. I hope you do well. All right, so my next item, I love this so much. It's so stinking cute, but it's made by Enesco. It is a poodle, and it's a lipstick holder. Let me show you, and I'm starting him at 16, and I'll show you all of his little, he's got jeweled eyes and jeweled color. And then this is where you keep your lipstick. There is a magnet inside there. Back in the day, matte lipstick bottle little containers were metal. And so your little magnet would hold the your lipstick container in there. So he is a bougie. He is a bougie poodle. He is made by Enesco. They had a couple different styles of this. They had some of them that had like a diamond shaped thing on his collar right there. He just has just diamonds. And Joyce had the first 18. But yeah, you put your lipstick in there. I mean, you could put like a little air plant or something in there, but he was made to hold your lipstick and guard it. He's the guardian of your lipsticks. And he stands 7 inches tall. No chips or cracks on him anywhere. Randy is in at 20. He's a cute little fella. I love that he still has all those little jewels. Eva is at 23. Get a zooming on there on his face. He is gray and white. Gray and white poodle. Randy's at 25. Yeah, you could. Let's see, Karen or Janet. I'm going to do that all the time. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, he could hold your Sharpie just fine. He could hold it just fine. All right. You could put a little cotton ball in there. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Nancy. I like that. All right. Let's go. Randy's at 25, I think. Yes. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. He could guard your embroidery scissors, Linda, and they're magnetic, so they might kind of stay in there a little bit better with that magnet in there. Joyce has the high bid of 26. Lynn has a just in case of 31. Randy had a just in case of 37. So it will go to Randy for $32. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. Thank you, Randy girl.
And I have another rather large, rather heavy item. Brace yourselves, folks. It's a beauty. Cobalt Swan glass.
Ooh.
Ta-da!
Is that Sooner glass?
I don't know what it is, and I don't know who made it, but this is just the coolest shade of cobalt. And he is 17 inches long.
Oh my gosh, Tiger, that's huge.
Exactly. I've seen a lot of these smaller ones. I've never seen a large one like this. We're starting him at $15.
Oh,
and
Tammy.
I have not seen any issues with him. I mean, even his beak there is in excellent shape.
What did you say you were starting him at, Tiger?
15, okay. 1 5.
Wow. Tammy said her dog's came been smelling like a skunk.
Uh-oh. That's not a good news. Not a good thing.
You know what? While you may think that is going to be a horrible thing to ship, I don't think that it would be too bad because you just shove some paper in that, fill in those voids around the neck, wrap it really good in bubble wrap. The hardest part is, honestly, the hardest part is just finding a box big enough. That's the hardest part. That's where I always run into.
Yep, I do have some larger boxes. Yeah, I find that either they're too large or too small. I've had to cut boxes before. I mean, you can buy a box cutter, but those are expensive, so I just swing it. But cutting boxes is a pain because they're so hard to cut.
Well, I tell you what, in my video tomorrow, I will link it, but I have this box cutter, and it's not sharp. It's not sharp. Like, I won't cut my hand, but it will cut through cardboard like you wouldn't believe.
Was it one of those that like Bubble Boy or someone sells that has like the size that you can adjust the size of the box?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll go get it and I'll show it to you.
Just like the carpet knife type thing. So this is glass. I do not know who made it. Look, I can look through him.
Sooner.
Yes, another thumbnail.
Sooner glass.
Hey. There's Tiger's face and the swan. And now Tiger has a swan on his head. On his hat. So yeah, this is a beautiful piece. It is just amazing. Cobalt blue glass. Now, if you collect the blue or if you like it, you can display anything in it. You can even use it for your mashed potatoes at dinner.
Could
There's
you
enough room.
imagine?
There's
Hey
enough room
guys,
in
it's
there.
time to eat. Time to get your potatoes out of the swan.
So yeah, that's one of the pieces that I'm having a hard time selling, but I'm also not having really I really don't have room for it, and I really
Yeah.
don't do anything with it. So it's better off finding a good home for him, someone who appreciates him more than I do, because he deserves a good home. He
Do you guys
deserves to be
think that
loved.
it's Sooner Glass? I think it might be Sooner.
I don't know.
Sooner.
It's a thicker glass. It's a little bit thicker, and it's just real. I have no clue. There's no mark or nothing on the bottom, and I don't know enough
Ooh,
about glass to just.
Triple C said hers lives on top of her refrigerator with fairy lights in it. I bet that's gorgeous.
Ooh, nice. That is gorgeous.
It would
Because
be
my
beautiful on the top
refrigerator.
of your on well, and say on top of your TV, but not all of us put things on top of our TVs anymore, do we? We
Heck, we
have a
don't have room on top of our TV. We're only like 2 inches wide. I do miss that. The old box TVs where you could put
two.
stuff on there.
Yeah. Console TV.
Oh, the cat I had. I was watching I don't know. There was a car race on for some reason. I don't even watch car races. And this cat jumped on top of the TV. After watching it for a while, she jumped on top of the TV, went to the side with her paw, tried to catch the cars. It's
Oh.
funny. I'll never forget that. That was like 30 years ago, but I'll never forget that. So let's go ahead and count this down.
All right.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, whack, whack, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Corinne has a just in case of 41. Oh, okay. So now the high bid is 39. Corinne has a just in case of 41, but now the bid is 41 because Janine put in a bid of 45, and there's the bid end.
Ah,
So, Janine, you win it for $42.
awesome.
Sorry,
Thank
Corinne.
you very much, everybody. Thank you, Janine. And thank you, Misty, for doing the math. I really appreciate that.
Oh, you know what? That's the first time anyone has ever said, Misty, thank you for doing math.
I do
Nobody ever
appreciate
wants me to do math. Oh,
Well, you're perfect at the multitasking, so yeah, you
well,
you
not
you
with
really
math.
doing well with the bit with the just in cases and stuff.
Here is the box cutter I was telling you about, and I'm gonna link it, and it'll be in my video tomorrow. It'll be in the link because I was looking. It just says on it, it's canary, but you see, has like these serrated edges. But look, I'm not.
Wow.
Ow. Well, maybe if you do that, it might hurt you a little bit. I don't do that, but I mean, it isn't sharp. Like I can, do this, but it cuts through cardboard like
Cool.
crazy. So it'll be linked in my video tomorrow. But it says canary. Yeah, don't do that on your skin because it did cut me a little bit. I'm not bleeding or anything, but
Just a little.
okay.
That's fun.
But it's great. It's a great tool to have if you need to Frankenbox things, and sometimes, we do. Okay. Here's the next thing that I didn't look up. I don't think that it's McCoy, but who knows, it could be. But it's beautiful. It is a beautiful seafoam teal, lovely ball jar or ball pitcher, water pitcher. It has these beautiful lines on it. It's very 1930s, 1940s, possibly. It is lovely. Lovely. I love those lines in it. Totally McCoy. Okay, thank you. It's like, I think it's McCoy, but I don't want to say for sure until I know. So I don't want to like mislead if I don't know. But this is in great condition. Sometimes the little ice slip in here will be cracked and broken, but this is in beautiful, beautiful condition. I love it. I actually put some flowers in here. I don't know where they went. So I use pictures a lot for vases for faux flowers. I don't use a lot of real flowers. I'll just put faux flowers in here. And I had some pink in here, and it looked really, really lovely. So this I'm going to start at $16. There is the bottom. Now these are not chips on the bottom. That's just there's no glaze right there. So when this was glazed, that part right there just didn't get any glaze on it. Also, there's a little piece right here. No chip. It's just the glaze didn't get on there. This does have some crazing throughout. You can see there. It's beauty. I love this color. I have several of these pictures. I've been hoarding them because I like the way sometimes I hoard things just here at the shop. I don't even have it at home. I just like looking at it. So I just will put it in an area of the shop that I can come in and look at. So I have a little hoard of these pictures. But I love the color on this one. Lisa, I see you at 22. Donna is at 25. It is glazed on the inside. It is glazed on the inside. So technically you could use it if you wanted to. Karen said, yep, it's definitely McCoy. Thank you. It is McCoy. It's McCoy. Does Babe say it's McCoy? Babes, is it McCoy? All right. Golden Briar is at 23. Let's go ahead and start counting this down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Exactly. That's what I do. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid. And I cannot believe I took that box cutter to my hand. That was the most ignorant thing. I mean, I'm not easy, but I can see where I cut myself a little bit. Jeez, Misty. All right,
well, you Donna, not to do it.
I had to prove that it would not hurt. It hurt, but it didn't make me bleed. Donna had the high bid of 27. Shannon came in with a just in case of 40. So it will go to Shannon for 28. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. I appreciate it.
And we are back to more green. We should have made this a green sale today.
Well,
it seems like
you know what? St. Patrick's Day is coming up. We'll be here before we know it.
And I'm ahead before everybody else thinks St. Patrick's. And everybody's still weirded out all about this whole Valentine's thing. I am coming up with St. Patrick. Here we go. It's green.
Ooh, that's beautiful green.
No, I do not know if this is a Murano or not. I have no clue who made this. I'm totally clueless because I'm not an expert. Yeah, but it has the feel of the look, and it is just, and then look at the speckles. I don't know if you can really see it on the camera, but it's speckled. It shines. Oh man, it is a beautiful piece. We're starting this at $10.
Lovely.
$10, and I didn't measure it, of course. I'm thinking it's probably about 8 inches diameter. It is, and it's got the little holder here. So if you hold it, you can put your thumb there, and you can hold it. You can
think of all the things we can put in there. What shall we put in there today, kids?
You can put if it was Christmas, you could put your little ornaments in there, or you can put little assemblage in there, or you can just offer people like snacks with it. You can hold it like that with your thumb right there and have little cookies or something. Would you like a cookie? Would you like a candy?
If you were doing sage, it would be good for smudging. It would be a great smudging bowl for sage.
Yes, definitely. Because it's not too big and not too small, and it's not too heavy, but it does have a good weight because you don't want it to be too light either.
Is the bottom of it clear? Is it like a clear cased glass?
I don't know. It's all white. So I don't know how they made it. I don't know what exactly it is.
Murano.
It's just like, it's two-tone.
I would say
it's the two-tone bowl. You can see right there where the green ends and the white starts.
Jelly beans. I don't like old. I like the flavored jelly beans, like Jelly Belly or Sweet Tarts. I don't like the old school jelly beans.
Popcorn jelly beans. Ooh.
Popcorn jelly beans?
Popcorn jelly beans.
Oh, from Jelly Belly?
Yes.
I love those. That's probably my favorite flavor.
They make those. They make those, yes.
Bottle brush trays, absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, this has all sorts of possibilities, and you can even use it for your soup and eat, or you can use it as
You
a
could.
cigar ashtray if you're a smoker.
Yeah.
I
Glitter,
mean,
ice
I would
cream.
probably eat soup out of it because I don't smoke. I don't have cigars, but it's a nice size for if you want to put down your cigar. Maybe that's what it was made for. Even who knows?
Am
But
Does anybody else like the smell of cigars? I love the smell of a cigar.
mm,
I love the smell of a cigar.
not really.
Am I the only weird person that does? But I
Pipes, I
love,
think. Pipes smell fairly good, but I mean, either way, it's all not
like,
healthy. So
I love a cigar smell.
no
I
glitter.
do.
That glitter is actually inside, so it's not going to spill all over your house and stick around forever. This is inside glitter, and I don't know if you can really see it,
Oh gosh, now
but
I'm
the
now
fact.
losing track of the beds. There we go.
Now I don't know if this is a Murano or not, but the quality it really could be. It is a very good quality because I've seen knockoffs that were a lot worse quality. You could tell they were knockoffs. This one, I mean, look at the speckles in there. It is just so cool.
So yeah, it's kind
Totally
of hard to see, but I
cool.
think it might have a little bit of that mica in there if it has the glitter.
It's got the glitter and it's got the
Yeah,
darker
I bet that's
the middle.
Murano.
I'm thinking it's Murano, but
Yeah,
like I said, I don't know for sure, so I'm not gonna make that claim.
yeah.
No, if you get a Murano here for a totally affordable price, and you come back and let me know, I'd appreciate it
Hey,
because
Virginia.
that's the one thing I have not figured out yet. Actually, I went to our thrift store here, and they had a big one which was amber yellowish colored, and they had a like half price or 70% off or something. So I really
Yeah,
was thinking of getting it. And I asked him, "How did you figure out it was Murano?" And she was like, "Oh, we have a person here who knows all this and who tells us what it is." But they weren't able to tell me how they figured it out. So I ended up not buying it because I was not sure. I didn't feel the vibe 100%.
yeah.
This one
Sometimes
I do
it's a
feel
really
the
good idea
vibe.
to go with your gut instinct. We have to
Yeah.
trust our gut instinct.
Well, I was
Instinct.
a little disappointed that they sell something as a Murano, but then they cannot tell me how they discover or how they determined that it was Murano. I
Yeah,
mean, and the people who work there, of course, they're not the ones who make those decisions.
yeah.
But at the same time, they should be at least in tune with the person who makes those decisions so that they can answer those questions for
Right,
customers.
right.
But, oh well, it is what it is. And that one was not as nice. This one, I,
I think it's nice. I think
yeah,
I
I
was
found
thinking
it
it's probably
at
Murano.
the vintage market. We have a vintage market here in the wintertime that's every third Saturday of the month, and that's where I found this. So let's go ahead, start the countdown. 15, 14,
Tina.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beat it! Boom.
Mick has a just in case of 52, and Jane had a just in case of 53, which means that, or of 63, which brought Mick's. So Jane Anthony, you win that for 50. Oh, where'd you go, Jane? Jane Anthony. You win it for $53. Jane Anthony.
Thank you very much, Jane. Thank you, everybody who bid, and thank you again, Misty.
Beautiful. All right. Okay.
I ship from Arizona. Sorry
Yep.
I didn't mention that before.
That's all
I
right.
keep forgetting about that little detail.
So I am going to start. So this always happens to me. Like whoever I'm having a sale with will have like this beautiful thing, like Murano glass bowl, and then it's my turn to go next, and then I bring things like Music Cat. I love Music Music Cat. Does anyone remember Music Cat? This was made by Delagar Music Cat cologne. Now, there's some cologne still left in here. Let's smell it. Oh boy. So, I I will have to dump the liquid out probably. I don't think anybody wants the liquid in here cuz it does not smell. It smells exactly what you could imagine that it smells like, okay? So, you do get the bottle. And then you get Music Cat. He's a pink cat with human hands playing the banjo. Isn't he cute? Music Cat, Music Cat. I've had him for a while too because I liked looking at him. And I think that he was from the 70s. And he's just fun. He's a little pink kitty cat with a blue hat with human hands, wearing a shirt, playing the banjo. And I'm starting him at $12. So, yeah, very Avon smelling. Very Avon smelling. I can still smell it. I probably will be able to smell it for the rest of the day, honestly. All right. I don't know. Listen, if nobody wants him, I don't have a problem putting him back on my shelf. But I thought it was time that maybe he needs to go to his next fun home of weirdos that like things like this. Now you could put this in your bathroom with, I have weird things in my bathroom, so he would go quite nice. You're allergic to Avon. Well, it smells like you could imagine that it smells. It really does. All right. Oh, so we're starting him at $12. $12 for Music Cat. He can play all kinds of tunes with his little human hands. All right. I'm going to put him down. He'll just go back up on my shelf. And I don't have a problem with that.
Smell did it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I won't get the Music Cat clone on the cut on my hand. That would burn like the dickens. We talk about things glowing like the dickens. It would burn like the dickens.
Well, the smell did it. The smell did it. The smell scared off everybody. So here goes.
I mean, the smell doesn't have to come with it. I will dump the smell out.
So those of you who saw my Instagram may have noticed that I missed a couple of pieces when I posted the pictures yesterday, and I added them this morning. So there is this totally cool, bittersweet swung vase.
Oh, I love it, Tiger.
Now, I'm not sure if it's Ellie Smith, but I think it may be.
It is.
From what I've seen.
Yep.
And I'm starting this at $30, 30. And it is, did I measure this yet? I didn't measure it somewhere. 19 inches. That's more than a foot long. 19 inches.
Beautiful.
And again, I may have to. Emma Lee is here. Emma, hey, how are you?
Hey, Emma, I didn't even see her come in. Emma, I'll put Music Cat up in your room. She will love Music Cat.
So yeah, this is, again, I have not found anything wrong with it. Now that price tag was on there before. That was not the price I paid. I don't know why they left it on there, but I figured I left it on there too. I just didn't want to mess with it. And it's, look at the inside. See, that's what I love about this camera.
Yeah, my favorite color is
all the way inside. You can look all the way inside. It is a beautiful piece. I have a couple of these pieces, this one and the other one, the Viking piece, that are just lucky. Just lucky I found those when I did. Hey, Pamela, long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Pamela 13.
Oh, hi, Pam. What did the price tag say on the bottom, Tiger?
I think it said 38.
Yeah,
but like
wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, no kidding.
If we could find it
than that when I found it.
Oh, I love it. And that is a big one. How tall did you say it was?
19 inches. Yeah. 19 inches. Yeah, that's a tall one. That is a beautiful piece, and I will build a box for this. I have no problem with that.
Yeah. Tiger likes shipping challenges.
Uh, I don't, but I'll deal with it.
The hardest part is the box. That I can wrap it. But it's just
Yeah.
finding the box sometimes that just drives you nuts.
I know I thought of you because I just finished my roll of bubble wrap and I was like, oh cool, I'm shipping those vases. Now I have
Yep,
that
the
bubble
core.
wrap roll to use. I was
Yep.
thinking toilet paper rolls, but they're really too not sturdy
They're not
enough.
right. Those cores from American Bubble Boy bubble wrap is
Yes,
great, and I have a
exactly.
whole box full of them. I save them.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start the countdown, guys. You can all bring in your just in case and your bids
Okay.
now. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Show the lower half again. Bree is wanting you.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's that creamy, creamy creamsicle.
Yep.
Oh, I agree, Corinne. There is the bid end. So, heavy metal trinket queen Madeline, you win it for $85.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, and thank you
Did you get
there.
the? I don't want to take the. Did you get her name? Let me. You
Um,
might need to refresh.
yeah, I'm working on that right now.
Heavy metal
Thank you.
trinket queen Madeline.
Got it.
Lemmy, you may need to refresh. Not less. Lemmy, if you're wanting Music Cat, then you just let me know because it didn't sell. So if you, or we'll just come back to it at the end. Okay. Yeah, my hand is fine. See, look, that's all it did. Just that little slice right there. That's a great tool. All right, so I have some cats. And these oh gosh, I'm not prepared. I don't know. I don't know who they are. I do believe that they are an American pottery. They could be California pottery. They're not marked. But just by the weight of them, the chonkiness of them, and the look of them, I love them. They've
It's
got
yeah, these. You've
light
got some
blue.
on the right and me's on the left.
Yep. They've got little blue eyes. They do have crazy, and you will get the set of them. Here's what the bottom looks like. All right. So I am going to start these guys at $16 for the pair. There's no chips, cracks, or flaws on them. They're nice and shiny. This one is just laying down like, yeah. And this one's like, oh my gosh, did you see what the dog did the other day? It's such an idiot. Yeah, I know. But I love them. I love a Siamese cat. I have more Siamese cats that will be coming. I've been um, actively looking for them and buying them when I see them. I think, oh boy. Peggy, you have the high bid. Nope. Triple C's back in at 21. They are cute. I love their little sassy faces.
Their
Meow.
eyes, they're just those eyes. That
Siamese
scares
cats are
me.
beautiful cats. They're beautiful cats, but they have attitudes, I have heard.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
They've got some attitude. We are beneath them. They are the ultimate, and we are just like slaves to them. Oh, Lemmy wants Music Cat. Okay, Lemmy, I'll sell it to you for $12. I'll write you down, Lemmy. Oh my goodness. Peggy's at 25. All right. No, Lemmy, I'll just sell it to you for 12. It's yours for 12. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end. I've heard Siamese cats will like scream at you too. Yeah. I'm going to write 12 down for Music Cat for Lemmy. Because this Lemmy likes that weird stuff like I do, so that he deserves to go to Lemmy's. Oh, to the moon, Alice. That's the honeymooners, Jake. Let me see if Peggy got won those cats. I think so. Peggy, they're yours for $25. Thank you so much. Triple C, you were just after the bid end. Right? Yeah, was that Peggy? Peggy Gilmore. Okay. Thank you so much, Peggy.
And we have a smaller, lighter, and easier to ship piece, which is the Japanese Ikebana vase, which I have no idea how to pronounce it. It's basically a flower frog in Japanese. It's got the spikes inside, and it's a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful white, just kind of a nice neutral. It goes with every interior, with every color. It's got, I don't know, it's got this piece back there. The back looks interesting because I like that this part, even though it doesn't really matter because you got it sitting on the table or something. But it's a nice piece. We're starting this at $8. It
Yeah,
is
it's Ikebana.
ceramic. It is ceramic, an ikebana, and I didn't measure it. I don't know if I need to measure it. It's probably about 6 inches or so. It's just a real nice. Like I said, it's just very kind of laid back, not a big deal that screams high or screams anything. It goes with any interior, any color, neutral, and it's just I just love the shape of it. I'm thinking UFO for some reason.
Well, and it's very much too like, it like the 80s really did like a 1920s art deco thing. And I don't it could be from the 80s. It could be I don't know when was Ikebana, was it made in the 80s? I don't
I don't
know.
know. I couldn't find anything. It's so hard because if you don't know
Hi
what to
Soupy.
Google, the
Yeah,
lens doesn't really help when you don't know the word you're looking for
right.
sometimes because it's too neutral. It could be anything. It comes up with all sorts of things that it's not sometimes.
Oh my goodness, it's vintage. You have the high bid. You outbid yourself. But now Sherry's in at 20. And now you're back in at 22.
So let's
It's
start the
for floral
countdown.
arrangements.
Yeah. Yeah, but you could do anything with it. I mean, I could stick a piece of celery on there too and put it on my dinner table. If you have celery for a snack, you just stick it in there and then you can make it a snack tray. Have some celery. I can picture the celery sticking out like that. It would look really nice.
She's
Let's start the
creating
count.
new ideas for our displays.
Yeah, because I hate celery. So it would stick in there forever.
I hate it too, Tiger. I hate it too.
That's funny. I like cilantro. I hate celery. People usually hate cilantro because they think it tastes like soap.
I love
I don't think
cilantro.
so. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Ooh, bamboo.
5,
Ooh, infuser
4,
sticks.
3, 2,
Ideas.
1. Bit end. Did you say bamboo?
Bamboo sticks
That's
or stalks.
perfect.
Stalks.
Yeah.
Infuser sticks. That all good ideas. Hi, Seneca.
Yeah.
So there's the bid end, and it will go to Sandy Spiff 50 Vintage for $30.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Sandy.
My husband makes really good salsa with lots of cilantro in it. That sounds really good right now.
Mm. Yeah.
My next item is going to be a brooch. I have a couple little brooches today. This is going to be the first one, and I stuck it on this little black piece of paper, and it's coming off. But it is a metal flower, very mod, but I love the color, the seafoam green and white. It
That
is
goes in that plate I sold or bowl.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it would. It would look great in there.
Yes.
I'm selling two brooches today. There is this one. It's in great condition. It does have the safety clasp on the back. I am starting this at $10. There we go. But wearing these in your hair, I think would be cute. A lot of people will put these in flower frogs and display them just like that. And I think that's a great idea. Or like Tiger said, you could put this would look lovely in a bowl. You could put a bunch of them and have like a little floral pin display in a pretty art glass bowl. Carmen, no, Auntie Sash, you were first at 15. Sash. I have pulled out next week's sale. You're going to want to make sure I've pulled out a lot. I have found that I didn't even realize that I have tons of vintage cards and card games. After the sale I had with Michael yesterday, I was like, what am I pulled the Black Cats. I pulled some cards, an old Monopoly game. It's going to be fun. All right. Sash, you are in. I have the high bid of 15. Let's count this down. It is it's just metal. It's not enameled, it's just metal flower. Just metal, painted metal flower. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I love the color on this. I have a lot of these. This is another thing I've just been hoarding. I buy it and I put it. I like the way it all looks together, but I need to sell it. This is ridiculous. Okay, so Sash had a just in case of 20, so it will go to Sash for $19. 19. Where did it go? There. No. Where did it go? Oh, well, I'll figure it out. It goes to Sash for $19. I don't know what happened to it. Okay. Oh, whoops. Sorry.
And we have the next shipping nightmare, which is the Viking so-called pitcher. I don't know how to pitch this, but this is another foot-long piece, and it's green again. This is.
Ooh.
I don't know. There was a name for this thing, which again I forgot already. It's an excellent shape. There is one little scratch on here somewhere, but not a crack or a chip, just like a scratch, like someone scratched it with something. But I can't even see it now. Oh, I think it's right there. Oh yeah, it's right there. It's just a little bit of a scratch there, but it's hardly visible. I don't even know if you can see it on the camera. It's right there. Oh, let's see. So yeah, there it is. There you can see it right there. That's the only issue I have with this. And we are starting this at $25 because it has a little scratch. But seriously, once you put it up on your shelf or you use it, you can't even see the scratch. Every time I'm looking for the scratch, I'm having a hard time finding it because it's so small. But it is there if you know it. If you know it, you'll see it.
Kara is in at 25.
But it is just, yeah, it's just a beautiful piece, and I have no clue how I'm gonna pack it up and box it up and ship it, but I will figure it out. I have
You'll shove it with paper. You'll use one of those cardboard cores, put it over the top.
And I only have one cardboard cord and two pieces that need it.
Well,
I'm just gonna have to take the other one out of my new roll.
Maybe. You could do pool noodles too. If you could, well, you could probably still get them in Arizona. We can't buy them here anymore.
Yeah,
they put them away.
I think I used up my last pool noodle just the other day, but I've had they sell them on really cheap before, even in Arizona in the fall. So
yeah,
so I picked up a whole bunch. I think I still have some in storage somewhere.
Corinna's in at 42. It's green, Pam.
Yes, it is green. It is a lighter green. And again, if you look at the bottom, it gets darker, obviously, because there's more glass there.
Yeah.
And if you look at it's lighter when you have just the one side. Of course.
Ewer picture. That's the funniest word to say. Ewer.
I used to speak English, and right now I'm just losing my words on the whole how to describe this whole thing. So just look at the picture and knock yourself out.
Bree said she left a cardboard tube in your car.
Yeah, but that was a small one. That was too
Um,
thin. But yeah, I have
ooh.
ways to pack it up. I have my neighbor works at a transmission shop, and he brings me those transmission boxes, which are sturdy, but they're not too tall. So for like plates or platters and stuff, I can use those, and I can cut those up and put them around here too. So
So
that's a real nice idea. But
LaDonna says it looks like a Viking ewer picture. Spirit Junkie wants to know if you can show the details at the bottom of the handle.
okay, that's the bottom of the picture, and it is Viking.
Ye-
Yes, I just didn't know about the U word. Thank you very much for that. And here's the handle.
It has the pinch, and it's an applied handle. Yeah, I agree, Jan. It's an
Yes,
applied handle. Hi,
yes,
Zona. Well,
it's
that's good
applied
that life is
carefully,
happening.
but it's part of it here. So they swung it around and stuck it on the bottom when they made this.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is a nice
Well,
piece.
they applied the bottom. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, they stretched
Yeah,
the handle
the
over
bottom
it.
is yeah, the bottom is stuck on there, but this is part of the
Yep,
actual
yep, yep, yep,
piece.
yep. Beautiful. So Kara has the high bid right now of 50.
Okay, let's start the countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Will you show the spout?
Spout. Yes. It's right there.
Could you imagine serving? I would like spill all over the
Yeah,
flat.
I can't imagine that it actually works because it would probably go over the sides. Oh,
There's
Jan, you can send babes over here next week for me to ship some stuff.
yeah, I'll be right over. So Anjo,
Oh,
you get it for $50. Or Kara Anjo, you get it for $50.
Kara, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your bids and thank you, Kara.
Woohoo! All right. So mine again, Tiger shows us beautiful glass. And then I have little jam. I'm jam. Now too bad this isn't an N. Then Janet, I'm Jan, but it's jam. See, there's an M. Now he would have originally had a little partner that said, I'm jelly. So this is the Mister, he's jam, and she would be jelly, but we just have jam. I am starting this at $12. It is a little jam jar. He's got a little spot for his spoon to go in there. That's where you put the jam. It is glazed on the end. Oh, you're her initial. Well, there you go. I'm jam. I love that he looks a little bit like the dad from the Adams family. What was his name? I don't know. Look at this mustache. He's very clever. All right, Zona, he is single and he is Tina. He is single and he is ready to mingle. Jelly has jumped ship. He is single. And he isn't marked on the bottom. At one time I knew who made him, but I don't any longer. He's got fruit on his head. He's got a pear and a cherry and some little berries around his head.
Yes,
Gomez.
Gomez. Thank you,
Gomez.
everyone.
That's it.
Yes.
Hey, baby, I'm jam. That's his pickup line. That's all he says. That's how he gets the ladies. I'm jam. You want to see what's inside my head? Nothing. All right, let's go ahead and he's just cute. I had several jam jars. That was a little collection that I did for a while, and I had them all like on a cake platter on my counter. But I'm selling him, and he's the first to go. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Jam. He's got some side eye. He's looking at you. He's looking at you. Alicia or Lisa. I'm always saying thinking I'm saying your name wrong. Zona had a just in case of 21. Elisa, you got it. You get him for $22. He is yours. Thank you so much. She likes those weird things like I do. We can't help it. We like weird things. Thank you so much.
Okie dokie. And we're back in the sea. We have.
Kathy, send me an email about the Siamese cats. I do have more.
Okay, did you get that? Send email to Misty about Siamese cats.
Yep.
And now we're going back to the sea. We have dolphins.
Say.
Now, these are porcelain made in Germany by a German porcelain manufacturer.
Ooh.
Now, there is a flea bite on this fin right there, but it is so small you cannot see it. You do feel it though.
Yeah.
Other than that, here's the mark made. Let's see. There we go. Now this is a little bit newer. This mark was used between 1990 and 2012, but I don't know when exactly this was made. And the manufacturer is called Kalkletter. Kalkletter, Germany. And they're just unique. I've never seen anything like this before until I found these. And I really like the white, that they're not painted or anything.
Yeah. Minimal.
Just the clean white dolphins, and they're just awesome. They are, and they're very soft and very shiny, of course, and very smooth. And we're starting these at $15. 15. And again, here's whoops,
That's
the other
pretty.
way around. There's the mark. You could actually Google that mark. It is a real nice piece. I fell in love with it as soon as I found it, even though I don't like white and I'm not really specifically collecting dolphins, but it was just such a beautiful piece. I got lucky on this one too. I found that at a thrift store and it was just one of those.
Yeah, it's very, you can see the movement in it. That's what the sculpt is very nice on that. You can really see the movement in it.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
Yep, and yeah, it certainly is not one of those $200, $300, $400 pieces of the KPM or something, but it doesn't have to be, because to me, the mark is nice, but I don't look at the mark. I look at the work. I look at the piece, and ultimately, those I just admire. They're not like to make money with them or what's the word as a piggy bank or as an investment. There you go. People look at these as an investment and then they want it to be KPM or something, valuable, and they want them to be worth a lot. And those two dots are supposed to be there. These are part of the manufacturing.
What was the brand on that again?
Kalkletter. KARLKLETTE. Which is a weird brand. I've never heard of them, and I think they went out of business in 2012. But it's a smaller manufacturer. Oh wait, there's a flea bite here. That's the one that I was thinking of. That's why I couldn't find it. But yeah, it does have a flea bite on the fin. I just point out the wrong fin.
Okay.
But
on the bottom.
It's very small. You can see it a little bit there. But it doesn't take away from the beauty of these, because you can't really notice it. You notice it when you look for it, but if you display it like this in your house, you won't even see it. Yeah, I just love the way they're jumping around and they're happy dolphins.
They're happy.
Proportions. The proportions are right. It's just and no kitschy stuff like seaweed around them or something.
Look
you
at
see that sometimes.
Corinne said she saw one on eBay that for $94.
Whoa.
So
But
someone,
was that someone asking 94, or was it actually
yeah, is
sold
that
for
what
that
it
sum?
sold for? Was that what they were asking for it?
So
'Cause that could be that's a big difference sometimes,
yeah,
or
yeah.
a real big difference.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's amazing some of these items, and I know there's all this talk about illegal stuff going on there. Sometimes you wonder though, because when a piece of Pyrex supposedly sells for $2,000, even if it's
Right.
worth 200, I mean, and I'm sure even Jamie would probably be able to give us a heads up whether or not that's possible. But I have a hard time believing that any piece of Pyrex would be worth $2,000. I mean, I
Well,
can say
like you said, it all depends on what people are willing to pay for it sometimes.
that's true. Yeah, that's true. But if you have several pieces of the same, and then they sell for 150, 200, and all of a sudden you got one that's like twice as much, then yeah, that's just iffy. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and
That's
count it down.
oh, she didn't check. Yeah, people can ask for anything. That's true.
Yep, that's exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and count it down.
Galen's at
15,
20.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, everybody
Yeah,
who was interested in this beautiful piece.
I think it's
Appreciate it.
really nice. Very
That
cute.
was funny. I couldn't find the right flea bite. Oops. It's like, no, that's not a flea bite. It's
And it
weird.
feels
Oh,
good.
goodness.
Were you
That's why.
dreaming? So it goes to Galen for $20. Galen, I think you got a great piece.
Wow. Beautiful. Thank you, Galen. Appreciate it.
All right, my next item are, oh my gosh, they're so cute. So I had to put them on a little box here. It is a little teeny tiny boxer family. So here we've got the mama boxer or the daddy boxer, we don't know. And it has the little pups, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 little puppies to this little family here. I'm starting the bids at $8. They are made by Napco. On the bottom of the mama, it says Napco. Well, let me see if it'll focus.
There it
Napco.
is. Yep.
So there they are. Oh, they're so cute. They're all still chained together. They have not escaped. That mama has not let them go yet. The little pups are so cute. Zona, I see you at 12. Peggy, I see you at 20. It's a big old pile of pups. What I liked about them is that even the mom is so small. And I don't know, I tried to, they're like, that. This is how they're chained. So one is here, and then that one back there is just, that's where he stands back there. And then these are in a line here. Some of them are laying down, some of them are standing up.
Mhm.
Zona is in at 23. Peggy's in at 25. Oops.
That's so cute.
I know. I've got some more boxers that'll begin that I'm probably going to sell next Wednesday. The ones they're all bandaged up. They've been into an accident, which I know sounds kind of sad, but they're really cute. All
Well,
right.
they're boxers. They were probably in a fight.
Yep, they were naughty. All right,
They
here
were
we go. Peggy has the high bid of 25, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. You think they're French bulldog? 9, 8, I don't know. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I mean, maybe.
does look like a bulldog.
The puppies you can't really tell because the pups are
No.
just like, but there's the mama. I guess it could be
Yeah,
for
that
the
does look like a bulldog.
little Frenchie. So Peggy has the high bid of 27, and that's going to do it. So Peggy, they are yours for 27. Get a little more Thank you, everybody, so much for your bids. Little Frenchies. They're such cute little dogs. They make little snorty sounds.
And I have another kitty picture that I
Ooh,
decided to bring today, and
I
it
love that.
is it is the weirdest thing because, well, it's obviously made to be a picture. It looks kind of funky with a spout on one end and whatever that is on the other, the ear. So it's kind of like got one ear like this and one. Dogs have that a lot. I've never seen a cat like that, but maybe it was in some fights and the ear kind of. The eyes are really weird. And I do not know manufacturer. It does have a mark of some sort, but I could not figure that out. Right there, it looks like, I don't know. Is that a Howard Holt HH, or was that, what could that be?
Well, I don't think that I don't think he ever marked anything HH like in
No. Yeah, it's starting that at
like
$10.
stamped on there, or it would be a sticker.
Yeah, starting that at $10.
Oh
I just
wow,
can't see anything else at at HH.
Helen, but that's not HM, but it's an H for Helen. I love it.
It's just it looks kind of like a Siamese too,
It does.
a
It
little
does.
bit, and it's still shiny. And then you got the tail as the handle, so you can actually pour something out of it. And the eyes are put in like, what is it, screws of some
Right.
sort. So the eyes are sticking out in here. So if you reach in there to clean it, be careful. But it's just a really cool piece. Really, totally cool piece. It's the cool kitty, cool cat. Hi, I'm cool cat.
So Peggy,
And
did you have
I,
a bid of 25 first?
I'm sorry.
Wait, was it 25
Oh,
or 27? Well, Peggy, did you show the inside, Tiger, and I'll figure out this. Oh, well, Tina's in at
yeah,
30, so I guess it doesn't matter now.
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's so unique. It's different. You have so many, like, so many things that are all the same and the same companies, but
Mm-hmm.
this one is different. I've never seen one like this before.
Long neck cat. Love it.
I especially like the ears. The ears look so uncat-like, but they're so practical for the whole
Like an
picture.
alley cat. Yeah, like an alley cat. It's been in a couple fights. It's got that little droopy ear.
Yeah, yeah. And then you can pour juice out of it while you're at it, or milk.
And last
You
item.
put your milk in there if you drink milk in the morning or in the evening, and you just pour it into the glass out of the kitty. Since kitties like to drink milk, so she drank the milk, and now you're pouring out
Oh,
because, yeah.
no. Yeah, Peggy, you won the boxer or the Frenchies for 27. No, wait a minute. Did you bid yourself? No, Peggy, you won them for 25 because you had the highest bid. So you get them for 25, Peggy. I'm sorry. Yep.
Now we can
Gotcha. I double
figure out.
checked on my phone. Okay.
Thank you, everybody who was paying attention. I was not. I was busy.
Yep.
Usually, I try and pay attention to these things, but not today.
Nope. Yep.
Thank you,
Normally.
Pete, for all your help too today.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
anywho, let's start the countdown
Hmm.
on Kitty Kitty. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
So Cat Mom Kelly has just in case of 38. Eclectic Treasure Hunter has a just in case of 58.
Whoa.
Hi,
Tina wasn't kidding.
Ariana. And there is the bid in. So it will go to Tina Eclectic Treasure Hunter for $39. That was a great buy because that was an awesome piece. If I
I
wasn't
know
here,
Tina wanted it.
I would have been bidding on it too. HH is for Helen's Handiworks.
Ah, there we go.
Okay, so this next item of mine is an older Art Nouveau brooch. It's lovely. And I don't know why. I've had it for a while, and I'm always just drawn to things that are just bright and colorful. And so this was just kind of like, well, I'm cool. And when you really look at it, it is really cool. And I'm starting it at $16. It is an older brooch. And here it is. And it's silver
Wow.
tone, and then it has this like a, I can't really tell if it is like a not an celluloid, or if it's just like a little piece of ivory. I don't know. But in the center there, it has that little clear rhinestone. But look around the setting and all those art. It's very Art Nouveau with the floral pieces in there, and then the geometric sign, the shapes all the way around it. It
That is
has
cool.
a
Bakelite, maybe?
huh?
Could be
There's
bakelite, maybe?
no, I don't think it's Bakelite. To me,
Oh,
it's like
okay.
a celluloid, or maybe some sort of an ivory. I don't know. It does have a C clasp on it right there. So it's not a safety clasp. I don't know if this was like a scarf brooch, but it's lovely when you really look at those details in there.
Yeah, it
Uh,
has lines to be bone.
it could be. It could be. Yeah, it does have some veining in it. Let me look at and through it. Let me look at it through a loop and just see if I can see any. No, I don't think. I think it's man-made. It's not a natural piece. It's not bone or ivory or anything. But boy, that little gemstone is really set in to that where they've carved that starburst in there. So it checks a lot of boxes, I think. This does look like an Ariana brooch. It looks like a buckle with a starburst in the middle. Yeah, it really does. But I loved it. And even the design work on the facets there that's holding that on. It looked lovely with white or with black. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start counting this down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 2 inches long, and an inch and a half wide. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end. Zoe has the high bid of 20. Ariana has a just in case of 25. And so the high bid right now is 26 because B has a just in case of 32. There is the bid end. Carol Fry had a just in case of 26. B came in with a just in case of 32. So it will go to B for $27. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful piece.
What are we doing on time?
We're 3:58. I like to be done by 1, but I mean, I'll leave it up to you. I mean, we prepared to bring 23 items just in case. So it's if you're good with selling all 23, if G is okay, or if Bree is okay for moderating that long, we can do it. We can speed it up.
Yeah, we can do
Should we
that.
should we do some speed rounds?
I'm good with that.
Okay. Oh, well, it's your turn. Let me switch. Let me switch here.
That's what I was asking. I was trying to figure out if we're gonna go on or not.
Here.
Hey, Nate. Nate.
We
Okay,
can we can do speed. We can speed it.
we can speed. I got another kind of sort of vase, which is a blue swan.
Ooh, that's blue.
It's a very light blue.
Ooh, lovely.
And usually those are mostly white, so they're not a whole
Mhm.
lot of blue ones I've seen before or found. I don't know who made them. I don't see
Yep.
any marks, but let's go ahead and start him at $5. Anyone?
Well, with a start of $5, surely someone will get in there and bid.
It's just beautiful. I mean, it's just an amazing piece. I mean, the work. And it's got crazing. So if you don't like crazing, then you may not want him. But there's plenty of crazing there. But it's just, I don't know. I love it. I just fell in love with them. I don't know. It looks just swans are beautiful, anyways. So let's go ahead. Count down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Corinne has it at 15. All in the Attic Treasure has it at 16, but Corinne has a just in case of 22. Who's it going to be? There's the bid end. So we'll go to Corinne for $17.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you.
All right. So Sash said it might be a pelican.
Oh, there you go.
All
Never
right.
thought of Pelican. I thought Condor maybe, but yeah.
My next item is going to start at $10. This is just fun. So it is Pink Panther Punk. So I have the record out of the label or out of the case just because this is what I mean. I didn't listen to this one yet, but it's Here the Pink Panther romp through madcap world of rock and roll. And it's got the inspector down here. Pink Panther was never one of my favorite cartoons, but I mean, I just think as a display piece, it's just fun, you know? And it has the songs include the Pink Panther theme, obviously, Rock and Roll Panther, Panther on the Prowl, It's Punk, Call Me, It's Still Rock and Roll to Me, Another Brick on the Wall, really? Okay, What a Fool Believes. And it was produced by John Braden. And it's Kid Stuff Records. Introduce your child to the magic circle of imagination. But it's a children's book or children's record made by Kid Stuff, and it's a worn record. I can't guarantee that this is like pristine. It does come with the original little paper insert there, but I mean, I just think it's cool just put it in a display. So Christine D is in at $10. So we're going to go ahead and start counting this down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Right? Pink Floyd, the Pink Panther and Pink Floyd collab. I'll have to listen to it though. Christine D was like, I'm putting in just in case of 50. Birkenstock Girl had the high bid of 11. And it is going to go to, I'm going to assume Christine D for $12. It's yours, Christine D. Thank you so much. And you are up, Tiger.
And I have some completely different. Completely different. A gravy boat. Old English. But it's got roses on it. I brought that because
Valentine.
of Valentine's Day, and you can
Right.
make it into a planter, or you can make it into an assemblage, or then here is the mark on the bottom, the Old English,
Mm-hmm.
made in England.
Johnson Bros.
$6 starting bid. Starting bid. $6. It's in wonderful shape. It's got a little gold trim on top there, and it's got again these roses everywhere around it. So those of you who are into Valentine's Day or like the roses, and you can make it into anything you want. You can use it for gravy. Surprise! If you have a nice dinner on Valentine's Day, or you can make it into a planter, or you can
It's
put
very romantic.
your cards in there, like all these cool vintage cards that Misty was selling earlier. You
Yeah,
can stick those in
absolutely.
there. That would look awesome.
Very
So okay,
shabby chic and
the bed.
romantic.
Beautiful. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I
Let's
really like the shape
try.
of this. I love
Oh,
the
it would be a
riffle.
great ice cream bowl for Daniel. It even has a handle on it. He could hold on to it
Yes.
while he's eating his ice cream.
You don't need a spoon. You can just go.
There's the bid end. My pal Sal gets it for $6. That was a great deal.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right. My next item is a Canco chocolate tin. It's very lovely. I'm starting the bids at $14. Oops. Let me click on the right thing. Here she is. Now, she does have some wear on the top, but you can still make her out. Isn't she lovely? I love those like floral hills. This is a Canco can, and they're quite collectible. It's a stash box, but oh, let me show you the sides. I love the sides with that moon. It would make a great riser. And then the inside has that. Am I opening it wrong? I was opening it from the wrong end. So it kind of has like where it's a little bit like insulated on the top. It does have some wear there in the bottom, but you could put cards in here. It's this great little stash box. You could put remotes in it. Look at her gloves. I just was drawn, even though that it has this wear on the top, but I was just really drawn to those moons on the sides. Christine, I see you at 14. I loved it. She is just fabulous. Look at her and her little haircut, her hat, her low cut dress. I don't know if this is supposed to be like some of her dress or if it's supposed to be like the background, but it has these leaves designs there. I don't know. I kind of like it chippy and like that. It's just me. All right, Christine or Kristen, not Christine. Oh, Sarah Lee's in at 16. All right, let's start counting this down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid. I know. I love these tins. I've had to pull them out because I'm like, Misty, what are you doing with all these tins? You need to start selling them. And I thought, well, chocolate tins, that's fitting. Sash is in at 18. And there is the bid in. Bid end. Auntie, Sash, that would be great for cards. You get it for $18. Thank you so much. Angela, you were just after that bid end.
Okay, should we try that martini glass again that we didn't try earlier, that we didn't sell
Sure.
earlier? Because I
Sure.
have Murano. It is Murano martini glass with a little
Yep.
guy with a little hat, wool cap, and a face mask on it. See, he's wearing a face mask right there, red face mask. He's got blue eyes. This is a martini glass. It is a Murano. We were starting that at $20. He's got his hands wrapped around the glass, but you can use it for chocolates or for
Mhm.
nuts. Doesn't
Yep.
have to be, and it's blue and red.
Just don't
Twenty
come to
dollars
my house drinking out of that glass.
on.
It does kind of look like a bong.
Yeah, he is kind of cool. I don't know. I don't see a clown in him. I just see a kid with a face mask having fun, and he's got this wool hat on top that's kind of like, it should be like a little round palm on top of it, the hat. That's
Yeah.
the way we wore them back in the old days. They were usually handmade, or you could buy them. Ooh, we have a couple of people at 20. Let's
Yep.
go ahead. So count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Peachy Me's in at 22. And there is the bid end. Peachy Meat, it is yours for $22.
Awesome.
All
Thank
right,
you very much.
my last item today is this is I talked about this yesterday, but it is a woman's home companion magazine from June 1938. And here is the cover. Woman's Home Companion. Isn't she
Wow.
stunning?
I
She's
use in
looking for
Germany.
something. Yeah, My Years in Germany by Martha Dodd, the daughter of our ex-ambassador. Now, I
Oh, yeah.
will say there is some sensitive, well, yeah, there's some sensitive things in here. This is 1938. And I wanted to show you that article about her life in Germany because there is some whoops, I don't want to cause us any damage. You see the swastikas and stuff on there, but Woman's Home Companion, Gertrude Lane, My Years in Germany. And she talks about she was a diplomat and like things that happening through with the Nazi movement. I didn't really read the article, but the graphics are pretty cool. Oh, I didn't put a starting bid. I should probably do that. So I am going to start this at $12. It does have a lot of very colorful illustrations, the silver
Mhm.
dress, and all of the ads in here are great. These they have dress patterns in here made in no time. I want a dress that is easy to make. No, the planter. Okay, I'm going to try to get the bids in. Here's some more fashion. Dress about town, fashion right, road wise. I want to dress for trips in the car. That's how we all dress when we go for trips in the car. Yeah, we don't wear leggings and sweatshirts and any kind of that stuff. Zoe, I see you at 20. And then I want to dress. Oh, wait, here's Aren't Mothers Amazing? I don't know, but it has a lot of illustrations in here. Lots of colorful pictures. Oh, an evening in Paris face powder. Good news. Here's rayon of certified washability. Oh, it has an ad in here for kids. Dishpan hands. Ooh, look at her. 5 whole years of your life. Get in the habit of saying modest. I guess those are for unmentionables. So I don't know. There's a lot of cool ads in here. The graphics are great. And it's just a cool. Oh, look at the decor. I like to look at all the stuff that's on the shelves, all their little knickknacks. So anyway, Woman's Home Companion, June 1938. Oh, wait. I think Ann Nunez had the first 25. Ann is at 20. Wait. Ann, you had the first. Yeah, Ann, you had the first 25. So I'm not. But then Sandy came in with 26. Because Ann, you out. But yeah, you outbid yourself. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start counting this down. So get your bids in now. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, absolutely, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. So Sandy Spiff, you outbid yourself too. Oh, I don't want you to outbid yourself. Okay, so Ann Nunez had a just in case of 50. Oh my goodness. You go. Okay, Carol, you have a just in case of 46. There is the bed end. So that would mean that, Anne, you would win this for $47. $47. And all right, Nunez. And yes, if you bought something from me, let me put Tiger and I both up. So, did you have something else, Tiger? You
I
had another item, didn't you? No, go
huh?
ahead and say your other. Did you have one more item?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead
I
and show.
actually have a set because we did so much green and so much weird stuff today. I have a regular set of geese mugs from Utagiri. One of them is marked, the other one is not. Whoops, here's the marked one. And that one has, this one is just a manufacturing
Yeah.
thing here, which I cannot see. Right there is a little manufacturing thing. But they're really cute. Geese in the snow. Geese in the snow. $6 for the set. Set of 2. Geese in the snow. And they are Otagiri.
Yep.
So they're a good
Made in
brand.
Japan.
And look, aren't they just cute?
They are.
Hanging out and they're getting snowed on. I love the snow. I just love that. I mean, you can use it as speckles or something. You don't have to think of snow, especially if you're in the east where it snows a lot. You're like, oh no, don't. We want sunshine.
I
But
kind of
if
want
you're
some.
over here in Arizona, maybe you like some snow.
I want one big snow. We've made history of having the least snowiest meteorological winter ever.
Wow.
It's ever. So I want a
Yep.
good snow.
Yep. No takers. That's fine.
Well, as soon
Not
as
a
we
worry.
switch over the screen, someone will pop in probably. I wanted to say too that if you bought something from me and you sent me a message, and I know Lisa that you did, I have things pulled aside to be shipping because I've done shipping all week. And if you bought something from me yesterday, I'll combine all that shipping. I will be sending out invoices tomorrow. So make sure that if I don't have your information, that you send it to myself and to Tiger. Tiger's going to be working on his shipping right away as well. So make sure that we have all your information. If you don't hear from us, there's a reason we don't have your info. So
Yes.
make sure that
Yes.
you do send it to us. We have giveaways. Tiger, I'll let you go first.
Yes, and I'm gonna do the number thing because I'm lazy and I can't figure out any
That's
other
fine.
way to do it.
Nope, that
I
works.
have the sticker everyone is talking about. There's my
Yay!
sticker. That's one of the giveaways. And the little wooden owl. Now he's small and he's light. He's not gonna make a difference on the shipping. And if you give the first person to give me the number 9 will get those in the package, but you have
First
to
person
be
to type
purchase
in
something.
number 9. First person to type in number 9 gets a sticker. Carol Fry.
Carol Fry. Yes, thank you very much, Carol.
So,
Did
and
you
I
order
think,
something today?
yeah, I think Tina wanted a sticker too. So if you could write down Eclectic
No, I
Treasure
got that.
Hunter wanted to buy a sticker. If you're wanting to buy a sticker, you can also email Tiger and let him know that you want one or two or they're $3 each, right? How much did you say they were?
Carol didn't purchase anything today. I know you've bought from me before, Carol. So it's supposed to be someone who
Yeah,
purchased something
yeah.
today.
So it would go to Peachy Mean. I know that she bought something from you today.
Yes,
Carol, you can
yes.
email Tiger, and his stickers are they $3? You said.
Sorry about that, Carol. Yeah, my stickers are $3. If anybody wants one, you can always email me and order one. It'll just be
Yeah,
regular
they're
shipping
really
and
nice. Mine's
envelope.
on my the top of my computer. Oh, my shirt just says "Stay Weird" upside down. That's
That's
all.
just so Misty can read what it says on her shirt. It has to be upside down, so when she looks down,
Right,
she can read.
right. Okay, so Tiger's email. I might not have the periods in, but it's Tigers
Dot.
Timeless Treasures at gmail.com. So put in the dot, the period between each word. I'll make sure it's correct
Yes.
when we go off. Okay. So the person, I'm going to draw a number and my winner will win a Thrifter Junker sticker, Vintage Rescue Squad, black light keychain, and this big inflatable Valentine. So that's my giveaway. And that person will be the person that won number 18. And that is Peggy Gilmore. Peggy Gilmore, you are the winner. Valentine heart. I'm going to write that down so I don't. So congratulations, Peggy. You are the winner of the giveaway today. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much to Bree for being our moderator today. And thank you, my other moderators that were helping me keep track. And I really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming to the sale and hanging out with us. I do want to say, if you want to go on to another great live sale right now, jump on over. I believe it is on Amy's channel, Amy's Rock and Pop Shop. Her and Sarah from the Traveling Button are having a sale right now. Jump on over to her sale. They have a lot of fun, kitschy, fun things. So go on over there right now if you want to hang out a little bit more with them. And we will see you in the next one. Thank you, Tiger.
Thank you, Misty. It's
Bye,
been a
guys.
pleasure.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
everybody.
Oh, hey, before we go,
Bye.
I did want to say just a quick little thing. It might be a good idea if you live in a cold climate and you are receiving vintage items and then you know that there's glassware on the inside. It's typically a good idea to not open it right away. Let it acclimate a little bit to the temperature in your house. If it's really cold and it's breakable, it could kind of get a shock to its system and it could break. So kind of maybe let it sit in your house overnight and then the next day open it just to be on the safe side. So thank you guys so much, and we will see
And
you next.
remember, tomorrow, 11 a.m.
Yes.
Eastern, my next sale on my
Yep.
channel, Tigers
I'm
Timeless
gonna be
Treasures.
there. I'm gonna be there. Y'all need to be
Awesome.
there too, and we can hang out again. 11 o'clock Eastern on Tiger's channel. All
Thank
right.
you very much.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.